Edit the name.
Rob, this is for the this is the, I keep getting the messages for like 1 o'clock Eastern, but this one's the hour before the newbies would be coming on, right? This is for clients.
Yeah.
Cool. All
Yep.
right.
Your message should have said noon. Did it say 1?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a look at that. Maybe I don't know why that would be.
I let the team know, but I keep getting so I just adjusted the time on my own.
Yeah. Um, all right. Let me let these people in. I think we're streaming.
Yeah, just a heads up on my end, Rob. I do still get like invitations and like I'm getting text messages
Mm-hmm.
as if I'm still like a prospect or like
Okay.
yeah,
Kedar
so
and
yeah.
Eric getting notifications. Wrong. Non. Fixed. All right. Cool. I just wrote down that note, sent it to Nyan. He'll be on here in a second. Obviously, the team, I work them hard. I work 7 days a week, 16 hours a day, and I can't expect that from them. I'm really grateful that Nyan comes on the meeting today to help. So he's jumping on. I don't know if he'll jump on in the back half or if he'll be here now. Let me see. Are you hopping on? Question mark. Let me get Fireflies going so I can get better transcription. And we got some exciting updates, guys, not just on our side, but just in AI in general. Some really exciting ones. All right. Continue. Make sure nobody else is in the waiting room real quick. We're looking good. All right, I'm gonna get the meeting link. Yeah, the setup takes a second, guys. All right. All right, cool. So Kedar, give me those updates, bro. That sounded like some really good news. Where are you getting most of these people from? Cold calling?
Cold calling, man.
Okay. How many deals have you
Yeah.
locked down the past 2 weeks?
Well, I got these two, the hair braider and the security, and then the HVAC plumbing guy says he's going to be contacting me today to solidify the our deal. So
All
looking forward
right.
to that.
Okay. So
Yeah, man.
solidify me and you mean?
Oh no, I'm saying the with my HVAC, the HVAC guy,
Got you.
we've been going back and forth like about 2 weeks now. So
Cool.
he called me and said, no, I'm serious. I want to do it. And he's like, man, this weekend I'll call you and we'll get everything.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like,
some of them just drag out like that. They'll come
yeah,
around. The main thing I can say, the main lesson from sales is just like, do your follow-up like you should.
yeah,
But the thing that can happen is if you can start putting more effort into them, and what's really just the best way to forget about it is just to get more like leads in the pipeline.
yeah.
And like they'll come back around, but just don't find yourself um it's always just easier to bring more through the front and not chase those guys. They'll come around.
Yeah,
Um,
because it's funny because like you said, I kind of like forgot about him or wrote him off, and I sent him one message. I think we were talking about him. I sent him that message saying, "Hey
yeah,
man, if you want to get started, we can get it going. Otherwise, you can let me know. No worries. I'll take you off the list or whatever." And yeah, he like called me like a few days after that and
that's
said, "Hey man, I
good.
just want to let you know I'm serious. I want to do it." So yeah, that was a good policy. I'm just keep going and keep don't chase the
Uh, Another thing
the
that you can use to make it like you can drum those people back up by offering promotions. And so I would have like an end of the month promotion is free or like any kind of holiday you can think of and
right.
call them back and be like, hey bro, we've got this thing going just today. I know you were talking about getting started. And you will like I got in that pattern naturally working in sales jobs where the boss is truly on your ass the last day of the month. And you
Right.
really, I was always fighting for number one. So when it comes down to that, that's when you're like, you get in that practice of knowing how to do that. And so that's one piece of advice I could
Nice.
give you.
Yeah,
Um,
it's cool. It's cool right there. And I'm actually headed to like a tech convention. I've got some flyers and stuff to get ready to hand out. So hopefully I can get some clients from that.
that should help.
Yeah.
Is it like a local thing or you driving somewhere?
Yeah, it's a local thing. It's here in Detroit. It's called Black Tech Saturdays. Yes, they do it here and they do it in Baltimore from what I understand. So it's like like tech convention, trying to get more
Yeah.
black folks involved
I
in
never
that kind
got
of stuff.
much. I never got much. I did like some of those networking things like BNI and stuff. I never got a whole
Uh-huh.
lot from that when I was doing solar, but I think this product would do really well in those types of situations. And you're going to a tech focused one, so it's even, probably better, even better clientele. So let me see who else we
Yeah.
got on here. Kedar, is there anything you need to like anything you need help with, even besides just like any of our courses? Is there anything that I can provide you that might help you?
I mean, honestly, like, no, you're doing a great job. I'm really just gonna implement the email marketing. Sooner or later, I gotta like just focus and like really get into the lessons and just set
Yeah.
it up. So I think that's one thing I'm kind of missing. And once I get the email marketing going, I think that'll really help.
We've got like a bunch of different versions of how to set that up now. So we have like my
Okay,
snapshot for affiliates. We have one that's like that you can use for any business and any data source. We've got like a bunch of
nice.
different versions and all the SOPs are done now. So
Oh, nice, nice.
yeah, and I think Nyan has videos of setting up most of this stuff too, because like as he's, once the snapshot's perfected, we doing it for a client, immediately. We've got plenty of clients we're doing it for. And so he just
Right.
films his first run through. And I'm loving the native conversational AI. That was a serious improvement.
Yeah.
And
Version 2 now, right? Yeah.
the version two is a big difference. And then they added a different workflow action that lets you have a booking. So there's like a node for it's like conversational AI, and it'll have a
Hmm.
branches. They go to like other steps. So you can say if they said this, go here. If they said that, go here. And so it'll reply to them.
Nice.
And then now they have booking and non-booking nodes, which was the big difference that made it that you could do that with the other systems I was using, and that's a distinction that you
Hmm.
need to be able to like, because you want to have one that decides what service they're looking for, right? To
Okay.
figure out which calendar to book them for, and you do
Right.
that at the next node. So cool, yeah. Well, all that stuff
Nice.
is
Nice,
popping
man.
out. Right now it's
Cool.
all in that it's all in the um
AI initiatives.
in the channel that's for existing members, like for affiliates and clients in that post.
Okay.
And I think we've got a
So,
bunch more we're going to be adding up there today too. So
oh, perfect.
it's good.
I will be tapping in.
Yes, sir. So somebody else go ahead. Jonathan, it's good to see you here. How are you doing this morning?
This is Sam, actually, not Jonathan. How are you, Rob?
Good, Sam. How are you?
Good, good. I
And
decided to join you guys.
that's cool. Thank you. I'm glad you did. And then I think so there's a couple things we can try on your front. I already know kind of what we need to do. There's two angles. So we can wait. We'll see if Google approves another 5, but I'm totally fine to go to the store and see if we can make something work with like a prepaid, like Visa card. Um, I don't know if that'll work or not, but it's worth a shot. And so I'm willing to
Well,
do
I
that.
mean, are we allowed to do 150 a day?
150 a day per phone. So it's 150 messages per day per phone, per SIM card, basically.
So if we have basically 5 times 150, I mean, it's a day or two until I get my Google to approve
Okay.
my identity. So it should be like, I mean, I tried already one. It should be within 1 or 2 days, but you should have those SIM cards already delivered to you. And
Yeah,
actually, if you want to go to the store, if you're able to go ahead and buy the SIM card, I could just add it to the plan directly from US Mobile.
I'm fine to do that. We'll work something out for me to go get it. Well,
But
I Yeah, we'll
No, no,
figure it
I'm
out.
saying if you're able to get empty SIM cards, like unassigned, you just buy the SIM cards
Ah,
from the store, and then we could
like a
activate it from.
like a eSIM adapter is what you're talking about, I think, right?
No, no, no. So the stores will able to sell you empty SIM card they're not being used, the
For
brand new
but
SIM card, and
okay,
then we could program them from the dashboard directly. We could just put the
okay.
SIM number and it will program any US version SIM card.
Virgin.
Yeah.
Okay, I can check that out. And then I'll text you. I'll text you more about that after.
Yeah.
Um, and that should keep us moving. Hopefully, Google comes through. So, guys, with the cell phones, all the ones that I had running, I already created like individual emails for each of them for each of the SIM card accounts, but we use the same payment method, and they shut down. They shut down all the SIMs, so they identified it was the same payment method. So now it's back to we already know what to do next. We have to have people put their own cards on, pay for their own SIMs. So it's different cards, and I'll just reduce that from the monthly charge. But it's like these phones were like, I thought it was gonna be, I got my first 10 set up pretty easy. And then and then it just got harder and harder and harder, and did not see it coming. But at this point, we're committed. So we're getting it done. Sam, is there anything else that you want to go over?
I mean, honestly, let's just see how is this start, and then we could go. But for the time being, I send you all the script and everything. We're ready to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, we'll get the drafts back and we can review those together. So let me see. So Jonathan, I was actually Jonathan's a different guy in here, Sam. We've got Jonathan, me, Michelina. We got Michelina and a few other or first
Nicolina,
timers in this
Nicolina,
meeting.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm driving, so I'm
You're good.
multitasking right now. Sorry. I apologize.
It's good to have you here. And do you have any do you need any like direction?
No,
Take
I'm going to do all your lessons today and try to set up some of that stuff already. And like I said, we already talked, so we'll be up and running in about a week.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll put the newest well yeah, you can just go through the lessons, get some basics.
Yep.
And then we're gonna set up the like very most updated version we have for you.
Excellent.
And I think we have an updated version of that snapshot too. We'll be putting into that post today for everybody. The SOP is taking a day longer than we thought. They're still working on it. But here's a really cool update I'm excited to share with all of you guys. I think I might have said something about it in an email I sent out, but the GPT Operator that came out yesterday. Are you guys familiar with what this is?
I did. I think I seen something like OpenAI did some kind
Yeah.
of they merged with some major
Well, on the meeting
company or
on
something.
Thursday, I was explaining to you guys what AI agents are going to be, which is the next shift of AI. An AI agent can actually do the full role of a human. So it's not like it's just generating text. Like you say, hey, go set up this GoHighLevel account, and it'll go log on to GoHighLevel and set it up. Well,
Nice.
it came out later than the day after I talked about it on Thursday. So you have to have the $200 plan, the GPT Pro. And I'm going to answer everybody's questions, but while everybody's on here, I had to show you guys this. So you log in, this is it. And this is literally, this means that if you have this, you can set up your client's GoHighLevel accounts. You can have it clone a website in the GoHighLevel builder. Pretty much anything you can think of now that I would do for you, you could technically do yourself.
Wow.
You can't do the same you have to have a lot of laptops to do volume. But right now we're testing with my team in Bangladesh, and they'll be running 2 laptops or 3 laptops at a time. So it's still cheaper than an overseas employee even, and it's probably gonna be, I'm actually gonna test it the first time with you guys here, but the SOPs that we're creating to show how to set up these things, I'm pretty sure that it'll be able to take those SOPs that we have in the post for you guys and just set up the GoHighLevel accounts with it. So this is why I'm hedging my bets into becoming an affiliate. Okay. I think that it's a pretty important part of the strategy. So you go to operator. I had it open right here, actually. So it's going to take it. This is my first time doing it. I was going to do it before, but I was like, you know what? This is going to be cool for them to see. And so I just paused. Won't take screenshots while you have control. So you can take control and then it stops taking screenshots. saves your logins, so it can do everything for you. All right. Here we go. And if anybody has other questions about things they need to do, like, well, we can still take everybody. So Jonathan, we've got Jonathan in here, we've got Eric, and then Charles. So you guys, I want to make sure you guys have the direction you need. Charles, have you gotten back on the phone with Seamless? Have you gotten in touch with them yet? You're still muted. Let me see. I'm trying to unmute you, Charles. Please log in. Charles, you want to try to unmute? I couldn't hear what you said.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Good.
Yeah, no, Rob, I'm done with Seamless. I had enough. I'm wondering if Diane can help me get into doing emailing through HighLevel or another service because
Seamless gives you the data. So that's what gives you the emails that you send to from HighLevel. So we still need the data. GoHighLevel doesn't provide it. And
Okay.
Seamless is the cheapest one by far of the options. So like a lot of the other ones, you're looking at like 2K a month and stuff like that instead of a couple hundred. So tell me where it really stands with them. Did they just tell you no, or are they in communication with you?
No, they have been never get back to me on billing, and
I had the same problem with them. So
it's just going around in circles, and I'm wasting my time. So I'm going to look at other ways to advertise the affiliate.
okay.
And
Um,
I'll talk to Diane about it. But
we have there is one other good way that we're coming out with for you guys, and that is sharing the I have a messed up spot on my screen. I'm gonna move this camera so I stop looking like I'm trying to peek around that thing. All right, so the social posting. So do you remember the social planner thing I was working on for you guys? I've talked about it a couple meetings ago.
yep, yes,
So we're making it'll be like 2 long-form videos a day and 2 shorts and then 2 carousels. So like 5 or 6 posts a day. I was having them try to run it overseas for me, have my teams make these videos. Like I give them the script and they make the video. Their internet's not working fast enough within video. So I'm gonna have to do it myself. And so that's slowing down my process on it a little bit, but I'm gonna try using this, and like when I step away from my computer, have GPT Operator make the videos for me. So I'm gonna get it figured out. I had set the estimated release to you guys for the first week of posts to be at the end of next week, and I'm still on track for that.
okay,
So
yeah.
I'll
I'm gonna wait for social
the
media
social media.
marketing.
Yeah. What you
for
can
now.
do is you can go ahead and set up profiles, set up a YouTube channel, Instagram if you don't have it, LinkedIn,
I
add as
have
many.
them all. I
Good.
got them.
Good.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool. Well, I think that's maybe even with 5 a day, we're gonna get some serious steam. I think that it could actually be better than email. We'll see.
yeah. I like that. That's why I'm on this call because you mentioned that you're gonna have something ready for social media
Yeah.
marketing. So
Yep.
yeah, I'll go that route, and Diane could probably help me at that point. But
We'll keep it all pumping, and then when Seamless comes around, they come around.
Hey, Rob, that
I
new
would
video you
say
had. I'm sorry, go ahead, Robs.
no. Go ahead.
No, you said that new video you have really nice. The one with all the electric,
Thank
the
you.
one that you just dropped. That
It
one would
was
be good to put on for everybody as well. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
if you
that one will
saturate it,
be.
but that one's a good one to drop on everybody.
That one catches the whole offer. So basically, I took my original ad and I took everything I was saying and I turned it into slides. So it should work well. I think I need to split my ad sets up a little differently to test it better. I started running it yesterday. Let me see where we're at. But this is how I know if it's going to perform well on the reels, and it's doing pretty good. It looks like. So I just doubled my ad spend, so I'm going up to 20K a month. So I'm pushing pretty hard. So we're gonna get a lot of people on these meetings. And then I won't talk too much about that because it's not valuable to you guys. So tell me, Who else do we have in here? I covered everybody. Jonathan, is there any Jonathan and Eric, anything you guys need? And then I'll show more operator stuff.
No, I think we're doing good right now. Just working on trying to figure out different means to reach out to people on LinkedIn for one of our offers for ADA and GDPR compliance.
Here's one thing. It's called Easy Pipeline. I think it's like $100 a month, and it'll actually have full AI conversations with LinkedIn contacts and do outbound messaging. So you can
Nice.
it's a Chrome extension. And what you'll do is you'll go to a group of LinkedIn profiles, like a group, you find the list of profiles inside the group, or it could be your friends, any profile, it'll grab the URL and then automatically start conversations, have a whole conversation with AI through a prompt, the same as Zappy Chat or the same as what we do in HighLevel, and then send them a
Oh,
calendar.
nice. Cool.
So if you're trying to go
Hey, that
outbound,
looks
this is
good.
one of the best things I know of. Now,
Yeah.
I tried having my whole team do this a year and a half ago on there's a Facebook version too, and the Facebook version I think maybe cheaper. That it is kind of finicky, and it's like you need to watch your messages. It's gonna mess up some days, but like if you're staying on it and you really like own it, yeah, it can get you a lot of conversations.
And it can
Um,
have the two and back and forth conversations. It can
Back and forth, full AI conversations.
nice.
And we have some prompt templates for it too. So
Okay.
I think I have an affiliate link somewhere. So I'll
Yeah,
check for
find
that.
that if you want.
Yeah, let me check for that after
Yeah, I'll
this.
take that too.
Yeah. The other one for Facebook is called Easy Messenger. Now,
I've heard
like I
that
stopped using
before.
it because it was glitchy, guys. But it does work. My team just like you have to check on it every day, and like it's a little. I like to run ads better. You know what I mean? And I imagine LinkedIn would probably be similar because I've never tried Sales Navigator, but I've heard pretty good things.
Sales Navigator has done really can do really big things.
Can you tell me
This
about it?
easy
Like, what is the
messenger,
price per lead on there usually? Is it like
I actually haven't
compared to
used it for that.
Facebook?
We use it for lending when I was looking for lending clients. So I haven't used it actually in the agency realm yet. It's coming
Okay.
up, but is that messenger one the one that wishes people like happy birthday and stuff automatically? That easy messenger? Is that what
No,
that's
the
for?
Yeah,
Easy
No.
Messenger, it's the exact same company as this one, and it's just another version they have, and it'll be like here. I can probably just log in and show you guys.
Now, is this AI, Rob? This one right
Yeah,
here? It does
these are
everything back and forth.
these are two Chrome extensions that basically you just go to Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups. You can scan the page, pull all the contacts, and then it'll send 100 a day. You can set how many to send a day, and like you can ramp it up. You have to deal with a ramp up schedule. I mean, none of this stuff is easy to use. You know what I mean? There's a reason people do paid ads, but it's usable and it works. You're limited by the number of profiles you have. And then, so and you want to be careful not to get your account. You don't want to send too many messages from your account or you'll freeze it up. I haven't seen somebody lose an account before, but
Well, I think the thing is you can't send so many in a certain amount of time because then they'll know that
yeah.
you're not a person. So we use one similar to that on a different one where you just go into groups and the automation automatically sends it out or it
Yeah.
tries to add them as a friend. But then after a while, then you have to kind of pick up the conversation. But it's a great way. You can put it on at night. You can put it on at night. I forgot what it's called, but you put it on at night and just let it go and it connects with 25 or 50 people a day. And then you see what messages they have, then you can follow up on those messages. So
the really like hardcore version of this, the best one, which I would definitely share an affiliate link for you guys with, or to you guys for, is called Flow Chat. Which I think it's like hey, what's it called? Flow Chat, social DM messaging. Yeah. This thing is like 400 a month. It's not cheap, but you can connect every social profile to it. You can have multiple reps. So you can take your team and you can connect every single social they have, and then it organizes it into pipelines. So you can do like add friend, like posts, and it does automate pretty much everything. And then for the steps that can't be automated, you go into that pipeline stage for the day and take your action and then move them to the next step. And I think they've now rolled out full AI conversational booking, just like
the other one.
just like the other ones. So this is like the heavy duty one, which is pretty powerful. But if you're looking to get into doing social media outreach, it's probably better to start with Easy Pipeline or the LinkedIn one, Easy Messenger. So I'll add some links to the community for this stuff if I don't already have it in there, but I'm pretty sure I may.
Hey Rob, on your emails, on your Seamless, you working that, who would you target the most? What would you put in there to target people for this particular thing?
So I'm targeting everybody.
Okay.
If they're not, but mainly like in the best ones I would say, entry level and C-suite. And then entry level, I'm pitching them to quit their job and sell for their own, sell for themselves. So like a really big category, I took everybody that works in marketing and sales, regardless of seniority, for all companies. And all of those people, I'm pitching them to either replace their staff or quit their job and have their own agency. So there's some big categories you can go after. I will say I ran into a thing where if you're messaging a bunch of companies' employees, I remember one day they permanently bounced all of my emails to all to their whole domain. They caught me. And so just you get a personal email for employees as well. And so I'd say C-suite, use their business email because you're pitching them a service for their business. But if you're going to the employees pitch, use their personal email so you don't burn your domain. A bunch of bounces doesn't look good. So we are getting mine warmed back up. So I started that 3 days ago. And that's part of why I didn't update the posts in the community with the new stuff yesterday, because I needed them to be one day warmer before, because when I add a comment there, it's going to send an email to all 10,000 people. Now it's warmed up enough where that's not a problem. And we are getting insane click rates. So, and this is only to my warm list. So I'm not doing cold email yet again, but I'll be starting that in like a week or two. But look at that, dude.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that domain's warming nicely. It doesn't get much better than that. But this is what happens when you keep your audience updated on today I said, hey guys, we've got GPT Operator coming out. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And I always recap the same basics for people that haven't gotten it, that just came in, from a new source. But they're connected with the story I'm telling, I guess. So we're coming along nicely, and then you can check on all the. Uh-oh. Maybe these are just building because it's only sent one day. This is the old one we were using that's messed up. All the other ones are brand new. And so what I'm looking at is why. Maybe it's just because it's a new domain. Well, I'll look into that on my end, but we've sent 2 days, and I haven't seen any spam complaints. So I think it just starts out low. That's what it looks like. That was day one. Yeah, getting paranoid, but I shouldn't be.
What are you finding is the median price point for AI websites, wherever you buy them from?
I got mine from Namecheap 2 years ago or something, so I don't really know. I think Namecheap was the only one that had them when I got them, or was one of the only ones I could find. So I don't have a great answer. Can you buy them in the HighLevel domain thing? Do you know?
Well,
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Okay.
But I don't know if they've cut down the discount cut or if what. Where do they get them from? I guess domain and Namecheap and
I don't know. I really don't know how that works, to be honest. I'm trying to see how do I log in? What the hell? If I do it right here. This is so cool. And if we can I'm gonna post a tutorial up soon anyway, but I just want to figure it out real quick.
So Rob, on this one, you have to buy the 200 and then you're able to get the operator with that. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So you get
spend 200 a
GPT
month?
Pro. So there's 3 things you get. You get Sora, and Sora is how I make my videos. You can basically make unlimited videos with, they're only up to 20 seconds. if you don't have the $200 pro plan, you can only make 5-second videos. And so, and actually, no, it only goes up to 10 seconds if you're doing high quality, unless it's like low quality, it won't go over 10. So like it gives you Sora, pretty much unlimited. And then you get O1 Pro, which is like 4 times smarter than O1 Preview. So it's way better than the one that you can access a little. They let you get a little bit of access on a plus membership to O1 Preview, like a few questions a day or something. But it's not near as smart as the Pro. And then you get Operator. Set up and let's say clone a website of similar that I want into the HighLevel builder. So I think this is a pretty cool application. So now like I'm going to ask it if I can have it use the HighLevel builder to replicate somebody else's website inside the HighLevel builder. And now I see the issue is because I was saying GoHighLevel, not giving it the specific URL. This is my first time seeing it too. So this is like kid in a candy shop right here. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. That is so sick.
That's cool. It pulls everything up. You just punch it in and let it go to work.
Jarvis, here we come.
Oh, I don't even know what my password is. All right, I think I got it. This is one of the coolest things that I've ever done, possibly that humans have ever done. All right. So let's see. This is just going off what it already knows about HighLevel. I'm going to need to tell it what my competitor's website is. And so we need to go into the sub account. My agency revenue has gone way down, obviously, as I've switched over to affiliate because I'm not putting anything in my agency for a long time. 4 months. The affiliate commission's coming in. So, all right. So now I'm going to say, let's do somebody else's website. Finish up. Logged into the sub account. I want you to make the site in. And you can do an attachment. So I'm thinking we'll just attach our SOPs and it should rock and roll. It looks like it knows what it's doing to me.
So when it copies a website, is it literally just going to be actually just copying it over, or is it?
Well, I was gonna see if it could if it could know how to use the HighLevel builder to replicate another page just by using the elements in the HighLevel builder, because that's something I have my team do a lot. So in my team, I can say, hey guys, I like this website. Or if a client has a site that maybe they don't even want us to edit it, we can make it look exactly like the site and then switch it into HighLevel. So I know they can do it, and I'm assuming it's just because they understand the builder really well, unless they have a tool I'm not aware of. Nyan, do they have a tool they use to do that, or is it just because they're very familiar with the builder?
Yeah, so we can actually use a code template in there, so it can be customizable.
Wait, they use what kind of template?
You are meaning the website, right?
I'm saying like, no, not for our clients. I'm saying when I go to the creative team and I say, hey, I love this website here. I want you to clone it inside the HighLevel builder. Is there a tool they're using to extract some data to do that? Or are they just going with their knowledge of the elements that are available inside of the HighLevel builder?
Yeah, so that's the second case.
Okay.
So we actually can build anything related to by the coding actually.
So that's what I was thinking. So we should be able to have AI do the same thing, right?
Yeah,
Maybe.
so
Depends on how well it
there-
knows. We could give it a document, an SOP on all the HighLevel elements, you know?
Yep, we can.
So we're gonna keep playing with this, guys, and we'll design our SOPs to be able to be ran by this for everybody. which, and also for us internally, it's going to mean faster delivery dates on everything we do for you guys. We can have stuff being built overnight. And so obviously it's going to take some months for this to, process through and us to, plug these into the system and to have everybody using one. But I think that we're going to be doing it. I'm pretty excited. Does anybody have anything else they want me to help them with? I know somebody else, Jamie, you just joined. Anything you need?
Hey, Rob.
Hey, man.
I do have a question, and my computer just quit working.
Uh-oh.
All right, it's back. At the top of your screen where it just said learn about websites inside the down.
Yeah, they're right there.
How do you build those?
That came from HL Pro Tools. So I think it did. So HL Pro Tools has a $97 subscription you can get. And and I got it because it has a bunch of website templates, which I can share with all you guys. So I have all their website and snapshot templates. However, they're not supercharged AI snapshots. They're not built on the new AI stuff. So I don't use them. If you guys ever needed them, you could have them. They had a Zap. So that's the company and the guy that inspired me to do everything I've done. I pretty much modeled my company after his, except with more of a focus on AI. So he had a Zap application for the 1.0 high-level API. They could book appointments. And that's what they were, I thought, using to run Zappy Chat. I thought that's what made it work. I didn't really understand at the time. Now I know that's not how it was working. But I saw that, and then I was like, and I had been using it in my business for a while before I realized that with the 2.0 API, I could have hundreds of actions I could take, which would just explode what I was already doing with the one they had. And so that's when I built it. And then, he has Zappy Chat. The same owner owns Zappy Chat, which is the conversational AI we used to use. And we also provide you guys a white label version of that to everybody here for free. But the conversational AI upgrade is the native high-level conversational AI just got better than the Zappy Chat. So I wouldn't recommend anybody use Zappy Chat at this point. So
you want me to show you what I'm trying to do?
Yeah. But you can't, my team could build stuff like that for you though.
I'd rather give you the $97 to pay them, right?
Yeah. This one, it has a guide like that on every single page. I think it's just 97.
You see this screen? Turn the right screen on.
Let me stop my sharing. We got a guy that just popped in here, Chase, that I don't think I've seen on these meetings before. I'm not sure.
Again. Now these buttons are
Rob,
up here.
That's my son, Rob.
Okay. I was wondering, I was like, that seems familiar. Haven't seen him since that first meeting with you, I don't think. Or one of the first.
He's doing all the behind the scenes stuff.
Cool. Jamie, this looks good, bro. I like my UI customization. Where do you get that? How are you doing that?
One of these stupid softwares.
I was using an HL Pro.
I don't know what it is. It might be HL Pro Tools. I'm not sure.
So you might already have the ability to have it's called a guided tour. If you're on their site, you're looking for the guided tour lesson, and they'll give you the code to install it. And my UI just broke. It was all customized, and then something happened a couple weeks ago where it just stopped working. Did we ever figure anything out on that? It's obviously not our highest priority. Highest priority is getting everything ready for you guys. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to add these buttons into mine. I want to have 3 forms here, and then the actions and that kind of stuff. And it might be easier just for me to use the HL Pro Tools.
Wait, so you can't do custom buttons with HL Pro Tools. You can only do the ones that they have. So you install a code and it tells you a how-to on every single page, but you can't add custom ones. I think if you want to add custom ones, you have to how are you having those right there?
Someone else put them in on another page.
Okay.
So I have agency on this account, but the mega is my account. So this is somebody else's account. I'm trying to figure out how they did it.
Yeah.
And it's working. Like if I go there, it opens the form, and
I
then I
like
can fill
that
the form
too.
out. It pre-fills.
Nyan.
So
So
they are
that's
doing
using query
yeah,
keys to pre-fill it, I believe.
yeah, they are using custom JavaScript in the company section.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
Nyan, to create something like that, we would have to do it custom, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't take that long though, does it? And then I imagine we could use AI to help us do that too.
Yeah, so as long as we have the query keys of each of the element, I think we can do that as well.
Okay.
So I'm trying to go into this one and add.
I bet you that you could tell, Jamie, I bet
Go
you,
in.
I bet you if we logged in with Operator and told it, told it that we wanted to make that, I bet you it could.
So like I built a underwriting form,
Mm-hmm.
and then I also built a pre-qualification form. So like on that drop down, I needed to bring up the two different
Yeah.
forms to figure out which one we want to fill out.
Okay.
But then my end goal was to also put, and I have it on my other site down here, an onboarding. So this one isn't filled out. So it'd be the same form, fill
Mm-hmm.
this out, and then it would create the new contact compared to the one up, and the other one would pre-populate and update the contact.
Right. The pre-population, that's the same thing we're using with our calendar form right now. That's why the link is so long for the one for you guys to reshare to promote the mastermind. Basically, you can have in the URL a spot that'll search the GoHighLevel contact database and pre-fill it based on the info we have for that lead. So it's a pretty cool trick, and that's basically how they're doing it, I think.
Nice.
Nyan, is it the same as a query key, or am I just oversimplifying things because I don't really understand yet?
So it's with the query keys. So HighLevel, each of the element has its own query functionality. So we
Okay.
just need to do the JavaScript on that.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
actually a
there's
custom page. They're including a HTML button, but it has to work with the query from HighLevel.
yeah, I think maybe since we're doing, GoHighLevel has the launchpad thing. So when you guys bring clients into your agency, you can customize that series of steps for them when they first log in. I don't have something I can do like that because we're in other people's agencies, and I'm wondering if we could set up some sort of. It might be kind of hard for them to even install the code in the first place if they're new to HighLevel. So I think that's a bad idea.
You see the
Probably.
new one they released yesterday just for the 97 accounts?
What happened?
That onboarding thing they updated yesterday for the 97 accounts.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
You
they
mean
just released it yesterday.
what is it?
Basically, it's a step-by-step questionnaire with videos.
Okay.
So anybody that signs up as an affiliate for 97, they answer all the things. It'll ask them all, like each thing that basically went through and said, hey, why is everyone having problems signing up, creating that first step?
Yeah.
And they created a whole new step now that is step by
Excellent.
step.
Excellent. I know they've been talking about having it so where they've hired like some teams to deal with people that are coming in from specific industries rather than agencies. And so they're trying to smooth the experience for people that are coming in that might just be real estate agents. And so they have assigned someone over every industry that they're getting a lot of people coming straight into 97 from. And I bet you this is part of that process. I know one thing is like limiting the screens, like because based on industry type, they don't all need the same, all the features. And so they're like turning off unnecessary features to make it easier for them to understand.
Correct.
But that's cool, Jamie. I got to check that out. It's a good.
Hey, Lance and Ryan did a video yesterday for whatever the weekly update is.
Okay.
And it was pretty interesting for a couple of things that came out.
Okay. Let me see if anybody else is in here that I haven't addressed. Jamie, I don't know if we really got to the point of what you were trying to figure out though. Do you want us to try to build something like that for you?
If it's something you can easily drop in, sure. If not, I'll go in and figure it out on the other end. But even if I figure it out, it's probably something that you could use
Yeah,
all
we
the
can
way
use it
across.
again.
So
We're gonna have to create custom JavaScript. So it'd be like a custom coding thing, but I don't think it would take too long, especially with AI helping us. And so, Nyan, like how many hours would you imagine it'd be to have an onboarding form that was pre-filled like that, based on the query JavaScript?
So
You may
I
have no
can say,
idea. Don't put a number if if you don't have like a rough idea.
yeah. So I actually did that. I think you saw where we added the opportunity button, but we had removed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
On the
actually took
contact
me,
cards, right?
yeah, so it
Yeah.
actually took me, I think, 4 to 5 hours, but I need to check to get
And
the
then we had a
basic.
problem where it slowed down our system, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. So we added like in the contact view, what was it? Was it something that we could tell the status of the AI? Yeah, we had like AI
Yeah.
status.
Opportunity controls. Yeah.
You had AI status on or off inside the pipeline view on the contact cards. But it slowed everything down tremendously because there's so many that would have to load. So I think a form is less, it's not like you're having to load an element for every contact or something like that. So it should be fine. Hopefully so. But yeah, 4 to 5 hours, he said. It's not too bad, Jamie.
and I guess I'll do a little bit of homework on my end, because if I can get the information from the girl that put it on that other page,
One thing I've
or
seen that I've done before myself is like if you take a screenshot of something that you want to build in custom code, or even like take a screenshot of the page you want to build it on and describe what you want, it'll write the custom code and then tell you how to install it. And then what I'll do is I'll take a screenshot and be like, hey, this is what happened, and it'll fix it. So I've done like stuff like this before just using AI. But then again, when you're putting code, it's a little risky. You throw the wrong line of code into that custom code of the agency and you mess everything up.
Rob, would this be something you could take a Loom video of what it is and what it does, go high level and put it, could you drop a video in AI and say, hey, how do you put this in my thing or my account or
Yeah.
no? Okay.
Like, so for instance, I was doing working on but it is risky, like I was saying, because you could throw it in there and it could change the UI so you can't even log in anymore. That happened to me one time. And then I couldn't even remove the code from the agency dashboard because I couldn't log in. So it like kicked me out, and I had 80 employees that had to log in the morning. So I was up all night, and HL Pro Tools had support, and then they helped me figure it out. They had 24/7 support, and I was freaking out that night. Oh my God. I was like, they are going to be pissed. All my clients, like, nobody could log in, but I fixed it before anybody woke up. Thank God. Oh man. There's been some moments like that. Like when, earlier this year, Bangladesh like had like a government turnover, and the IT team was down for like 2 weeks. I was freaking out that time too. I'm so glad
Yeah.
things are a little more calm, Diane. How are things over there?
Yeah. So Dr. Mohammad Yunus, the Nobel laureate, is the new interim government prime minister. So it's been going good,
Good.
going so far.
I know all the clients were very supportive, as long as they could be. We took a WAP. Let's just say we took a WAP, and not everybody stayed after that one. But dang, like talk about. I think I was okay for the first week. Second week, I was starting to freak out. I was like, "Oh my God." Oh. Well, what can I help somebody with? We can play around with the operator, but obviously I'll streamline that process. Oh, Lance, what I was telling you is like I took a screenshot of the funnel and I said I want to make a glowing button right here that's going to say Rob is live in the web chat.
Okay.
And it wrote the custom, and I said I want you to match the branding on the page, and it did. And then I just put this custom code into the CSS part of the web builder, and bam, it popped up. Now building a form that you can pop open it has more steps to it. It's not just like a screenshot can show you everything you need to know. So that's what I was thinking, like operator, where it's constantly looking at what it's doing.
Right.
It might be able to do it. Because the process of screenshotting and going back and forth takes a long time. When I was teaching myself how to code, I was like just highlighting a whole page in the developer dashboard and just pasting it into GPT-4 and being like, what's going on?
Right.
And,
And they explained it right.
Yeah.
Well, you went, yes, that's like the very basics. That's kind of
That was
crazy.
just me brute forcing it, but now they've got the operators doing the same thing, but easier.
Nyan, do you on our call a few days ago, we did want to add that request on the voice AI to collect their cell phone information for the purpose of notifying them when the appointment was set up.
I think we gotta go ahead.
They got
Butch,
reverb?
we're gonna greet you in 1 second. Hang on 1 second, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So we're all set up for Monday for the launch, right?
Yeah. So your
Okay.
setup is with Bland. So whenever they replies, it should be a call going outbound.
Okay. And then the email outreach first goes out, and then 3 days later the voice
Yeah.
follows up, right? Okay. So
Yep.
and then we're still using instantly AI.
Yeah. So instantly for those leads that you have already pulled out.
Yeah.
So we're sending the emails from HighLevel.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna go through Monday by say like 11 a.m. Eastern. I'll have the calendar updated in the CRM so they
Okay.
can book the right calendar appointments. Because
Yep.
our other team that does the social media marketing, that's who we're marketing for, right?
Yeah.
I have to sync their calendar with the one that we've got here. So I'll get that set up. So if we can launch sometime after like 12 o'clock Eastern, that would be great.
Sure, man. So I'll let the team know on that.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Yep.
Eric. So we've got some newcomers jumping in. So Nyan, I'm gonna make you the co-host. Butch,
Sure, man.
you just came in off an ad recently, is that right? From Facebook? I think
Yes, sir.
Cool. So guys, as you all know, as the new people jump in, I'm gonna greet everybody. So I mean, no disrespect if I jump off quick, but people hop in here and they're like, and they don't quite, sometimes they think they're in the wrong place. So I want to greet everybody. I want to figure out a couple things about you so I can kind of cater what I say later in the meeting. And Butch, I think you're the only newcomer so far. Let me go ahead and make Nyan the co-host so I don't slip and get talking and then not let people in, because that will happen. And then do we have one other person that just joined? I think maybe it might have been it was Sam that joined. All right, Butch, tell me where you're at, what you know about HighLevel, and what you're wanting to learn the most on here.
Well, I'm in the Dallas Fort Worth market.
Okay.
I've been in the roofing business for more than 40 years.
Oh, there you go.
Congratulations.
I am looking at starting a whole new venture in the roof rejuvenation, in the shingle rejuvenation business.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up with our own solutions to do that, which incorporates silicon nanomaterials into soybean ester. I'm going to remain in the roofing business, but rebrand my company. I see an opportunity that I've watched a couple of your videos this morning. I think that learning the 30 days, giving myself 30 days to learn my tools, and then hiring you guys to
I love it.
Build it out. I think with your background in solar, your other backgrounds,
Oh,
you
man.
understand exactly what I'm doing. So
I'm just not used to people knowing, like, coming in knowing this kind of stuff, because I've made a big push this year to get everything I know out into content. But it's awesome to me to see just for you to feel like I can help you, and I do think I can help you. But coming in, that's just awesome. So yeah, so I don't know if you know I'm a general contractor too up in Massachusetts. I think I let that lapse because I never used it, but I did pass.
You're smart.
Yeah.
You're smart.
But cool, man. So I was in Dallas in October for the HighLevel Summit, and that was like right in the beginning of them sponsoring me. So that was fun. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go. I'm really glad I did. And that was my first time in Dallas. Except I think that my parents lived in Fort Worth when I was a baby, but I just don't remember that.
Yeah, I understand. Well, it's all changed.
Yeah.
You know, the opportunity, this opportunity that I'm looking at doing, where the industry I've been in is changing so much that the opportunity, a lot of guys are going to get crushed by it, but I really see if I play this smart, then we're gonna do some good.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like learning all this stuff and pushing on it and pushing on it as aggressively as you need to to be the first ones that take off with it. Because those ones that take off with it first, look, they're going to crush everybody else. It's going to be too late. And so the funny thing about it is it changes so fast. Like I've spun my wheels a lot figuring out the right softwares to use over the past 2 years. And I think that's just what it's like for the people that are going to win. You know, we're going to have to try things. We're going to have to fail. We're going to have to try again. But now through the past few years of doing the AI systems, I guess now it's been like 3.5 years. We've got some stuff that's pretty easy to set up, which is one thing I learned, which is the most important thing, a quick, smooth setup. And then, and it works really well, consistent now. It's not as hacky, I guess would be a good word to describe the way it used to be. So how much do you know about what HighLevel has put into their system, the new AI employee stuff? Have you read much about that stuff?
Not at all. I came across you last night late.
Awesome. So AI employee is they released it in October. It gives you an AI ads manager. So you can take roofing templates and just run it. And then they're proven templates. You can run them for your industry. It'll do the targeting. You can make your websites and funnels with AI completely. And you can do all your appointment setting. And so there's a bunch of actions that are using AI tokens now, which is really what AI employee is. And then if you saw my email and text, the other big thing is OpenAI just came out with their first AI agent. And so they're about to release a bunch more that are PhD level. I think this one is using 4.0, but I'm not sharing my screen, am I?
Yeah.
So this is like, I'm going to make some demos with this, but now like AI can go in and set your GoHighLevel up for you too. So it's just reaching a tipping point to where, you know, you could use this thing to read through your messages and find errors the AI made and clean things up and report tickets, all types of stuff.
I've been using the chat. I'm on the Chat Plus program. I've been using them for the past month, working through this the solutions for the shingle rejuvenation enhancement, and also for insulative qualities, like working with guys in solar.
Yeah.
With your ability, I see ability to, with your knowledge of lists.
Yeah.
I work hailstorms. You know,
Yeah,
there's a fresh hailstorm, we can focus on that neighborhood or focus on those. I mean, I see a huge opportunity working with you.
We can get them all types of ways, and I'll help you navigate the compliance side, and then, you know, let you know about everything that I know about to handle that kind of stuff. I just saw Greg joined. Greg, nice to see you again, bro.
Nice to see you as well.
Too. I thought you were way older, man. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I mean it's me and my dad as well.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm the son version.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I don't want to throw you guys off.
Are you guys both Greg?
Yeah, yes, we are. Ironically.
Junior, what's up, Mr. Roofer?
How's it going, Lance?
Good. How you doing? Glad you could pop on.
I'm glad I can make it.
So wait, you're a roofer too, Greg?
I am as well. Yes.
So Butch, you got another roofer on here.
Good.
Is that? Oh, no, never mind. Different Bush. I know.
Different Butch. And people are starting to pop in quick, guys. It's not near as booked as it was on Thursday, but I'm gonna jump through these. So let me see.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob.
Who is that?
This is Kedar. Kedar.
Kedar.
I just wanted to get just wanted to get some advice from you on something that happened
real
this
quick.
week.
So we're in the new client section right now, and people are jumping in, and I need to greet them so they don't jump out. But if you stay on, I can answer at the end, or you can hit me in the chat. Sorry, bro. I just don't want these people to jump out.
Gotcha. No worries.
Dimitri, I think that you're new here. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. And you kind of look familiar. Have you been on here before or no?
We had a conversation a few weeks ago.
That makes sense. And so you came on a mastermind a few weeks ago, and then tell me what's happened since then.
Just trying to change up how we reach for clients. It's been a challenge to do it last year by calling people. Having a call center, very low conversion.
Most challenging part of most businesses, I'd say. One of the most.
Well, And the conversions we get would be people who were unreasonable on their pricing.
Yeah. So wait, remind me your industry.
Wholesaling, real estate.
Wholesaling, real estate. Cool. Well, cool. So tell me, like, I can't remember. Are you already in HighLevel or no?
I'm joining up today.
All right. Do you I'm assuming you're wanting to join, and then you can start coming to the earlier meetings with us. You want to? Do you have our link, or do you need it?
You're welcome to send it. I have something that got me here, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll get you the link to start a trial, and now we've automated everything to where you'll get this link. You'll open up the onboarding form. The sign up link is at the top, and then you'll fill the quick form underneath. And we'll get you into these sessions are now 3 times a week, and they start an hour earlier if you're a current client. So I can give you direct coaching on whatever else you're working on. I can get specific.
And then one last thing. So I remember from our prior discussion, you have some kind of training to help, I guess, if you have like an admin on your team on how to train them, how to use the system.
Yeah, we've got all of our courses. So we've got like 3 in there now, like setting up native GoHighLevel, and then we have one for advanced AI if you're doing third-party software add-ins, like for outbound voice. And then we've got a new one, which is like this, we call it Supercharged AI Snapshot, which is going to come with like a snapshot built on all the new AI stuff GoHighLevel just released. So it kind of like outdates. Now all of our old stuff is outdated. This is really what you need, and not a lot of companies even offer one. So we've got one now that's like full AI booking on all channels, in voice and everything. And then so the nurtures are just a little different than they were in our old types of snapshots. So the link we can get you in the community, and then I can direct you straight to the link to upload the snapshot, and then
this week's episode of the HighLevel Release Radar, where we recap all of the new releases.
Somebody's got some background music running.
Yet another Friday. Yes, sir. It's been a busy week.
They figured it out before I figured it out. Well, cool. So I'm excited to have you in, bro. We can get you right into that. Right now, for our most up-to-date snapshot, which is the one you're going to want to use, we're finishing the document today. That's like a document that walks you through the setup. And I think Nyan has a video of him setting the whole thing up already. So like, it's not in the courses yet for the newest snapshot is what I'm saying, but we do have the videos and the documents. It's all we're always constantly pushing something new. So some other things that are coming out. We've got a streamlined way for you to promote these mastermind events. We can give you a link to share. And if someone comes on through the link, we'll sign them up with your GoHighLevel affiliate link. So you get 40%. And then if they go for done for you services, you get 20% of that. And we're going to have some social post packs that you can release that'll auto post to your socials to help drive to the event too, if you wanted to help make some money through that avenue in the beginning of the process. Any other specific questions you've got? We'll make sure you get the link and everything. And I was still asking Dimitri. I was saying, is there any other specific questions you've got, bro?
I'm happy.
What about you, Butch? Anything we can dig into a little more? And what I'll do is I'm going to go through. Say again.
I'm good. Thank you.
Cool. So what I normally do, we should wait longer. We're likely still to get a few more pop in. I'm going to go through the main features of HighLevel. I'm going to explain some of the core concepts that you'll need to understand what makes HighLevel different. We'll talk about all the bonuses that come with starting a trial through my link, and wrap it up. It shouldn't take much more than 30 minutes once we get everybody in here. So for now, we'll just kind of cool for a second. Like if anybody's got questions, we can talk about whatever. Just know I'll have to divert to a newcomer when they come in, and I'll probably go into it. Let's say if people aren't coming in for like a solid 5-minute stretch, then I'll switch over. Nyan, can you do a quick double check and just make sure all reminders went out and stuff for the people that were, because of the post-call processing issue?
Yeah, so the reminders have went out, and I'm just checking if everyone got that.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks like one went out 10 minutes before the hour, Rob, and one just a minute ago, 12:05.
That's good.
I have a question.
So Greg, go ahead. I'm not sure who said that.
Yes, I have a question. So I was there aren't that many. You've got like 12 or 14 videos since December 14th on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So they're each about an hour and a half, 2 hours each. I was gonna go through all those and then join the high level 30-day deal. Is that the best way to go, or
to be honest, Butch, I would keep it. Those videos can be good just to get you used to setting some things up. The most important thing is just for you to set up your basic snapshot for your business. And so if you just want to watch and just kind of absorb some high level stuff, great to watch those videos. If you want to get in and set up exactly what you need to set up to make money, then I would focus on setting up just getting your core business set up with the supercharged AI snapshot, which will have the link and the guide for setting it up, and then running a reactivation campaign on your old leads. And do you know what that is, reactivation campaign?
no, sir?
So reactivation, the thing that you can do to make money quick, I'm sure you have hundreds, if not thousands. I mean, you have thousands from how long you've been in this business of people that did some business with you in the past or inquired and never did business with you. You need to decide what the right upsell is. I don't know if you want to sell them another roof or like if there's another angle you could take, maybe coming back to do your restoration service you're talking about. And by the way, like there's a guy I know who does, it may be something similar to what you're talking about. They have a spray they put on the roof that makes it last like forever.
It's similar. What separates me from them is the nanomaterial that we're incorporating into it. Nobody's doing that.
So you're using more of the material?
No, I'm using a nano silica.
Okay.
With
well, it sounds a little pushy. Isn't everybody?
Trying to figure who that is. I think I fixed it. So
the things that the other guys are doing are real similar. I'm just an enhanced version of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, that sounds like you could do a reactivation to all your old leads, email, text message. I would start with emails for a little bit, reintroduce yourself, say, hey, we did your roof way back. So that's the first step is segmenting your list. So getting all the data you have together and then breaking it up into these are people I did roofs for, these people that never worked with me, these are people that XYZ, so that you can write your introduction email for each of those categories. So there'll be like one starter email and text that's different where you say, hey, we met XYZ. I want to tell you about this. Or you can start by asking how if they remember working with you. And then you're going to go into pitching the new product. You do like an 8 email sequence, drop a few texts, and you'll get a bunch of jobs to front load the revenue for this project.
We'll visit.
Say again?
We will visit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm excited, but that's the main thing that kicks this off for any business that sets this up is reactivation. Now, Greg, tell me where you and your dad are. Do you guys have any questions that are holding you guys back?
So yeah, I mean, he knows a little bit more than I do. I'm kind of still learning in all the process,
Okay.
but we were trying to mass market out to a lot of like different retail stores and different ones. I was working on an Excel spreadsheet on getting a bunch of information. Are you guys able to do that? Is there like a thing we can pull out for information for all the emails, or and we have to get that all set up myself, or are you guys have a way you can pull like the list off the website?
So you're wanting to get like information for the local businesses around you?
Yes.
Okay. There's a couple cool tools I can share with you. So Instantly is really good for getting cheap data. But it's not like it's pulling from a Google search. So there's 2 ways that I'd recommend doing it. Instantly can get you the names of like pretty much every CEO in your town. They're going to lock you into an annual contract, and I think it's going to be around a couple hundred a month, but you'll get, 1,000 to 2,000 contacts a day at that range. So you'll get a lot of data. If you want to go more personal, it's called Instantly AI, and I've got affiliate links I can share with you guys. So you want to go into my community. And are you guys in the client affiliate space? Have you guys started your trial yet?
I have not. I'm not sure if my dad
Okay.
has.
So once you get into that, then I give you all the links for all these different services. And that's one. And there's another one called Outscraper that lets you actually filter Google search results. So, and I have an affiliate link for this too. It's also in the community. Let me just show you where to go to get the links. The Seamless AI link, I'm not sure if I have a link to here, but I do have.
AI Initiative is your guys' website, correct?
So, this is the community, so it's different, but you should have access if you put your info in before.
Yeah, Junior, we have Seamless, so we can get whatever information. We just
Okay.
haven't connected with your
Right here.
dad on this, some of that stuff.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Okay.
we have Seamless ready to go because we get 1,000 a day. So that's
Okay.
that's kind of what it is.
The only thing that I like about Outscraper more, and I have an affiliate link for this somewhere too, they charge you like just cents per, it's like 20 cents per scrape. It's not expensive, but they charge you like, you don't have to buy a subscription is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Google Maps scraper, what I remember about this is that you can say, I only want to pull the people that have over 5 reviews and have a rating over 4 stars. And so you can go locally in your city and get all of the businesses in the category that match those filters, which can give you an easier opening when you can say, hey, I actually live in Charlotte too. I saw you have a great reputation, but you could use more. You've got a great star rating, but you need more reviews. Can I help you with that? That's one of the best intros. You say, I'm looking to work with other honest, good business owners and make some good partnerships, and I see you have good reviews. It opens the door pretty well.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this is that. And then let me make sure I'm not missing anybody that's in the meeting. But I'm happy to give you and your dad a ring and get you guys across the line. How are you, Soul?
Hey man, I'll have to unmute it. Pretty good, man. I'm just listening in for now. I'm doing a little bit of a multitasking at a bit, but I do plan on logging into my account and getting all that done. So
I can't remember. Did you already start a trial?
No, I need to get that done. I wanted to secure the account tonight, and he gave me a verbal that we are moving forward with the project. So I just need a deposit on my end, and we're good to go. But
cool. That's good news. Nyan, can you drop the onboarding link in there so you guys have the affiliate link for everybody that needs it? I think there's a couple people, and then I'm about to go ahead and go through the normal thing I do to cover GoHighLevel basics. If you've been here before, I'm sure I'm going to say some stuff I didn't say before because this is unscripted. And we will also, I'll stop if somebody jumps in and I'll greet them. So I'm going to start by just going through the features of HighLevel. Then I'm going to talk about some of the things that make HighLevel different. And then what you get starting a trial through our link and how I'm going to help you be successful at the platform. But before all of that, I'll quickly recap my background for newcomers, except I think everybody's heard it before. We've got Butch, who heard it. I think everybody's heard my background on here. Yep, and I think Butch had to go. So Butch sounds really good, but he's not on here anymore. So I'll connect with him after. And I'm gonna, you know what, guys? Eric, we don't have any new clients on here. So like, I guess I should cater this more towards, well, Dimitri, you're still on here. So I'll go through the features for you. Dimitri, you've been here before though, right?
Not on any of your group calls. This is my first group call.
Well, then I'll give you the whole thing. So I got out. Oh, Butch is still here too. Cool. Good to see you, Butch. I don't know how I missed it. So my background, I came from, first off, UNC Chapel Hill, good college. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew it wasn't medicine. I was passionate about, I wanted to get into B school, but I already screwed up my GPA. And I just really felt like I wasn't going to use any of the information I was learning. I was very frustrated, young child at that time. And I started selling drugs and did 3 years in prison right after I graduated. That that was tough. That was long. And it made me realize that no longer there's a lot of pain in that came before this realization, but basically I wasn't going to be getting any more handouts. And it was on me to turn everything around. And it was probably damn near impossible, but I buckled down, I got fit, I used all my time in there, I read tons. And before I got out of prison, I told my parents on the phone, I was like, I'm gonna run call centers when I get out. And I don't know how I even planned that out. I think maybe my uncle had call centers and I was thinking what I could do. I knew sales would take me, but I spoke it into existence before I even got out of prison. I got out, I got a job in a call center. It wasn't the first job I applied for. I applied for a ton before I got one, and I crushed it. Second, I like memorized the whole script before the first day, never sat down, came in an hour early, source my own leads. The way I've done everything is I gave myself so many advantages by hard work that there was no way that they could beat me. And I'd say the number one lesson that I internalized in prison was the shortcuts I was taking were what was making things take longer. And all I needed to do was do the hard work. That was the shortcut, and just give myself enough advantage. So I was number one my second month at the biggest digital marketing firm in the world. And then first deal I closed, biggest one in channel history. So for that product, biggest per month deal. And then sometimes I shorten this story up because it gets confusing. I was President's Club the whole time I was there. Then they shut that division of that company down. And and so this is a part I don't always say because it's confusing and I just try to simplify it. I got all my boys who were at that call center to go to another one doing the same thing in the same city. And I switched to calling attorneys. I was number one my first month there in the company. And then that went for a year, maybe two. I broke the all-time company sales record, quit the next day, started my solar company, which is third in Forbes in Boston this year. And then during that same process, I built a credit company with my partner, who was one of my boys from the call center from day one. Just sold it to him, my half to him, it was over 7 figures a year in annual recurring revenue, over 2,000 subscribers, over 500 5-star reviews, probably over 10,000 clients served. So that's the whole thing. And we've got a couple people that jumped in. I'm going to greet them quickly. I'm glad they joined us. Jamar, nice to meet you, brother. And I'm going to greet everybody who just jumped in. And then Deidre. Jamar, are you able to come off mute and tell me where you're at, what you're hoping to learn? Not everybody's in a place where they can talk, so it's totally okay. What about you, Deidre? I know you guys may be struggling with your mics, which is pretty common when people first jump in. So
hello, how are you doing?
There we go. Nice to meet you. Where are you located?
In Washington, across the bridge from Portland, Oregon.
Okay. Opposite, very, very opposite side.
Yes.
I bet it's it's up pretty up north too, so you're cold. You're freezing right now, probably. Yeah. I've never been out there, but it looks beautiful. Tell me what kind of business you have and what you're hoping to learn here today the most.
What I have is I started e-commerce, and I'm just trying to learn more about business. I retired from the federal government, and I used to teach a lot with the government, and so this is totally opposite from that. And so I'm just here to learn and open up and just receive in the learning area.
Well, I'm excited to give you everything I got.
Thank you.
And do you have a GoHighLevel account already? How much do you know about HighLevel?
Say it again.
Do you have a GoHighLevel account or first time checking that out?
First time checking that out.
Cool. GoHighLevel has been it sounds crazy to say kind of, but it's been the most impactful piece of software in my life and in my businesses. So I truly am very passionate about it. I taught myself to code to make software for their platform, like an app that connects to it. And that was after I built 3 businesses to 6 figures a month on the platform. So and that was just me in using credit cards that I got to pay for ads, nobody helping me. And so it's it gives you a lot of, if you're willing to give yourself to it and to, this stuff is not easy to do. Now that I've got blueprints for you, things are much easier to set up, but it gives you a lot of control. And then I'm going to explain what a snapshot is here. I think it's a good time to explain that, but I want to greet Jamar if he can come off mute, and I'm just double checking nobody else jumped in. I think we're good. So Jamar,
Hey, I'm here. So, sorry about
nice
that.
to meet you, bro.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Where are you located? And then tell me a little bit about your business and what you're hoping to learn here.
So I'm located in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
And I have been using HighLevel since 2001.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 2021.
Yeah.
And I've been doing lots of different things. Really on the side, I started an agency in 2022. And I retire from the military next month. So this has always kind of been my next step in kind of wanting to expand my agency. I've done everything from marketing, consulting, to lead gen, to social media marketing. I've kind of done a little bit of everything. So
you're gonna be fun to have around, man. It's good to have that much experience, coming onto these calls. So happy to have you. Now, what in specific brought you to the call? Because I know you're very experienced. Was it some of the bonuses that you were interested in?
For me, really wanting to expand more on AI offers.
Okay.
So seeing my existing clients that I do have, trying to put together an offer that's gonna resonate with them in the AI space. So.
Well, I can help you do that. And how many people do you have clients right now that are?
I currently have 6, but it's all I can handle because I'm a solopreneur.
All right.
So and this is, like I said, I have a full-time military career, so I'm
Right.
doing all of this.
Props to you, bro. Props
yeah,
to
double
you.
time.
Double time. That's how I work too. By the way, guys, when I was working in the call center at web.com, I guess it was I pretty much always had 2 jobs. So I was working as a server at night while I was in the call center until I hit number 1. And so I always did 2 jobs. And when I was in the second year, I was knocking doors nights and weekends on top of my day job where I was number 1 at the day job. So like I always burn both ends, and that's what winners do. So props, Jamar. And then this is a great time for me to talk about what a snapshot is, because it's relevant to what you were talking about with the AI upgrades. And then Deidre has no idea what one is. And I was just talking about how like it was hard for me to build these things, right, over the years. But what makes GoHighLevel special is that, first off, all those 42 softwares it replaces and the AI features, they're all actually connected and automated through workflows. So you've got your websites, you've got all the automations that happen behind them, all these different features it has, all wrapped into like your business model. So once it's built, you can take a snapshot. So it's like a picture of the automations, and then you can then give them to another business owner, right? So it's like a proven working template. So you're like, this is the template that I scaled my business in this industry to XYZ at. Who wants it? And then you can install it, basically like a full setup. It's no more than a couple hours. Most of the work can be done in an hour. Depending on it can take longer for us because we have to send documents over for you guys to review and then take them back. And there's a few more steps in there. And then we set up all the features like inbound AI voice. So overall, it's like a 2-3 hour setup, and you have basically my whole system that I'm currently running, right? And now that I have experience in solar and all these different types of businesses, I know how to set up things for door knocking teams in here. I know how to set up things for one-to-one calls that are being handled remotely. I know how to do the setup for webinars. And so I've got versions for whatever you need that have been battle tested, right? Does that make sense, Deidre? The concept of a snapshot make sense to you, hearing it for the first time?
It does, and I'm just like, okay, this is something different, but
yeah,
I'm listening.
Yep. That is one of the most important things, because that's what makes it possible for you to take all of my hard work over the past years and just print it, run it, just drop it into your system and run with it. When I first started, the first snapshot I got came from a guy named Zane Jan in the solar industry, and I paid $40,000 to meet. So it was like $3K a month or $4K. I think it was like $3K a month. I got to meet with one of their coaches every week, and I got their snapshot that I had to set up myself, right? So I paid all that money to do it myself. And there have been at least 10 or more other times like that in the past few years where I bought snapshots and set them up myself. The difference with us, first off, I have a snapshot for every single thing. I'm never going to charge you for a snapshot. I'm never going to charge you for a course. And I'm never going to charge you for group coaching calls. You can come here 3 times a week. I come an hour earlier to speak with current clients. And then you get a one-on-one with my team every week on top of that, complimentary if you're doing done-for-you services. The only thing we ever charge for is actually setting it up for you, and we charge you based on the hours it takes. So as it gets faster, with GoHighLevel getting better, it costs less. And so
Renee just popped in.
Renee, nice to meet you. Can you? She's probably still struggling with her mic, but Renee, can you pop off mic and tell me where you're located?
Hey, I live in New York. Right now I'm in Dallas, but I'm driving, so I'm probably going to be more of a silent participant
That's
right
fine.
now.
Tell me about your business real quick and what you want to learn here.
Well, so I'm setting up a consulting business that's focusing in helping with, it's focused on helping with talent acquisition, HR, and business strategy. So like change management, leadership development, customer service training.
Okay. And then first time you hearing about HighLevel, or is this something you've been familiar with a little bit?
First time. So just popping in to be an observer.
All right. I'm gonna like really briefly cover what I just covered for everybody, but I'm gonna shorten it up. And then we do these 3 times a week, and then you can also watch the recordings too. I've got tons of stuff on YouTube. Basically, I just covered my background. I built 3 businesses to 6 figures a month using HighLevel in the past 5 years. Now I'm certified on their platform. I was one of the first 100 people in the world to be certified. Taught myself to code to build software for the platform. One of my companies is in Forbes this year in Boston as a top solar company, and I sold my other at over 7 figures annual. So this is my main thing now. And what I was explaining, so you probably saw my ad showing that there's 42 tools HighLevel can replace. And then they also have some AI staff features. Well, basically all of these tools in HighLevel are connected through automations. And so I've spent years building automations that connect all of these systems. And you can basically take my system and take a snapshot. It's like a picture of everything. It's all my automations and everything. And then it'll auto-populate with your business data, and we pop it into your system. So when I first started, people charge a lot for these. They charge, 10 grand just for a snapshot in a course. Because of the different types of businesses I've ran, I have a snapshot for every single type of situation. And we actually have the most up-to-date stuff on the market because we built new ones with all the AI functionality tied in. So I don't charge for snapshots. You can come to talk to me 3 times a week here. I give you the bonus software that I built when I learned how to code that expands the power of GoHighLevel. And that's all. And you get all my courses free just for starting a trial with my link. And then for done for you side, the only thing I charge for is just my team actually setting it up for you. And so even when I paid 40 grand for some of these courses and snapshots, they didn't do it for me. I paid, for the software. So I'm taking a very different approach from any other affiliate. And then I also give away for you guys to make money in the beginning by bringing people into these meetings. And then I'll let them sign up through your GoHighLevel link. So you get the 40% of their subscription, which is only $97 a month. And then you get a percentage if they have me set things up for them too. So now I used to run have 80 salespeople in the Philippines and Egypt. Now I just have a 20-man IT team. It might be more like 15 right now. But I've got a 15-man IT team, and I booked 70 people for the meeting we had on Thursday, all with AI. And we get like a 30% show rate. Usually it seems like it's about true on this meeting too. So that's everything. Now I'm gonna I think go into the features for you guys. Thank you for being patient as I had to jump through that a couple times. And I think everybody's still on, so I appreciate that. So what I'm gonna do now that you know what a snapshot is and kind of understand how it's all tied together, is I'm just going to let you take a look kind of through my eyes at the GoHighLevel interface and just show you some of these features. And we probably this won't take much more than 20, 30 minutes. And for everybody who's looking to like get started with us, I'm going to resend the link to everybody here. This is just for starting a trial. And so it has the link to start a trial there. You can start a trial, then you fill out the rest of the form. The link for the trial is at the top. And then if you want to talk about done for you services, there's an option to select that, and we'll be in touch if you do. So that's that. Now I'm going to hit the features. And the thing where you're going to spend most of your time is right here in this unified inbox. And this is a lot more important than it seems. So you can, select out all your unread messages. That helps you keep an eye on, if you're sending out tons of them, you need to be able to get to the unread and clear them. So clearing this inbox is what you do. But now AI is going to be replying for you. So AI is going to handle the conversation, book everything. So you're just reading finished conversations in there in most cases, which is the cool part. You can turn it off or on for certain contacts, so we don't have it on for everybody, but it will totally have the whole conversation. So the cool thing here is you get all your channels. So even if you have an email for every single person in the company, you can receive emails to any inbox you have, and it'll show up in here under the contact. So like, let's say they email support one day and they email me another day. They're both going to show up right here. They can also text any of my numbers and it's all going to show up here. I can control which number I send out from and call out from. And you've got WhatsApp, email, Facebook, Instagram, email. I said email. So you've got like all your communication channels in one place, which helps a ton. And I'd say the majority of business owners that benefit from this are like, they're using one app for texting and one app for calling. There's not clear visibility on all the conversations across the team. And that just makes a huge difference. So the calendars is the best calendar system that's out there. It's better than Calendly. It'll integrate with Calendly if you're already using it. It'll also integrate with Google Calendar, iCloud, Outlook, and you can set up calendars to deal with any type of situation you can imagine, whether it's webinars, whether it's pre-recorded webinars, whether it's like a certain number of, like a restaurant. There's complexities around, they have 2 5-tops at one time and then they only have 2 at another time. And so you can deal with that kind of situation through the different options you have. So you can send calendar links, reschedule links, all that kind of stuff. Contacts is pretty straightforward. You can set up lists, so like based on tags. Like I can say everybody that has this tag for coming in off Facebook leads show up in here. And then I can filter it by only the ones that were created within this range and save it to a field. So you can get real good visibility on certain areas of clients that you need to focus on. And you can like send them all messages through here too. So then you're going to see opportunities. This is just like Salesforce, HubSpot, but it's also has some project management functionality as well. So you can see all your stages of any pipeline. So I'll explain what a pipeline is. A pipeline is a process in your business where you need to get clients from step A to step Z. And you can set up automations to automatically detect when they're moving through and to follow up if they've been in one stage too long. You can create pipelines for fulfillment, after the contract signed or before the contract signed. So any kind of process you can manage here, and you have unlimited pipelines. Like I think a lot of the other big CRMs, they'll charge you for additional pipelines or additional seats, and GoHighLevel is not going to do that. It's all going to be pretty much unlimited. And then even at the $97 plan, you get 3 businesses. So you log in, this is my agency, and then I have my sub accounts, which are where the individual businesses lie. And so of course my agency has a sub account, and then here's my solar company, credit company, and then clients galore. And since I'm focused on affiliate side, I'm pretty much pushing everybody out into their own agency. In case you didn't hear me say it, I'm sponsored by HighLevel. So while I do that for you guys, you'll make more money if you put them in your agency. But I get my ad spend covered and then get really good credibility. So it makes way more sense for me to do it this way. So payments is great. It's the same as DocuSign in terms of documents and contracts, and that's one of the new upgrades. They've got templates. So I haven't even talked about the templates libraries for every single software type it replaces, every single feature, like the AI Ads Manager. There's a template there are thousands of templates. So there's hundreds for each category, every business type you can imagine, for websites, for social posts, for contracts, like anything you can imagine, there's a template for. And now basically AI can edit them for you. And that's what the site manager is, the AI site generator. So I'll show you when we get to that page. But other features that are notable in here, you can manage your subscriptions, you can pause them, you can, cancel them, see how much your recurring revenue is. You've got payment links, so you can text out a link. Now, when a client opens that link on their phone, they're going to have Apple Pay. They can do Klarna financing up to 10K. They can do, so Klarna Afterpay, PayPal Buy Now, Pay Later, credit cards. You can integrate just about any credit card processor you can think of. So really, really cool stuff. And of course, like our snapshots kind of set most of this stuff up for you. So don't think you have to organize all of it, but just know that like all of this stuff is built into our automations and we're using all these systems. You can even do point of sale. So I think HighLevel now supports, I know they do, like the point of sale devices at stores and stuff like that too. Let me see here. All right. So now I'm going to hit marketing, which is my favorite one. So we've got the social planner here, guys. What this lets you do is connect all your socials. So you can connect your Google My Business, your Facebook page, your business Facebook page, your Instagrams, your LinkedIn's, your YouTube. They removed TikTok. They might add it back, but I had my TikTok on here. And then you can basically have you can do it. You can have my team do it. We can post to all of your socials at one time. And so that's just the start of it. So you can auto post to all your socials, but then you can create a category and say, here's my posts I do on Tuesday. Like for me, I know I'm promoting my mastermind on Tuesday. So they'd all have a call to action to join the mastermind. And you can have a category and say, pick 2 at random out of the category every day. And you'll still get more views and followers from posting the same thing. You need enough content, but what I'm doing for you guys to help push, and there's templates for this too. You can go get a template for any industry and get 100 social posts to automatically post for your industry to your page. If you're working with me on the done for you side, you can say, hey, Rob's team, I got these posts for roofing, but I want to customize them for roofing with my treatment. My team can go in and edit those up and then post them for you. I saw a newcomer join. I'll greet real quick. Lynn, I know you're struggling with that mic right now, but when you get it off, say hello. I want to know where you're from and then what the main thing you want to learn is today so I can make sure I address it.
Hello, my name is Lynn Jennings and I'm from my spa's in Queens, New York.
Cool. We got like two from New York and like 3 from Texas on here today. So tell me, you say you have a spa.
Yeah, it's a new med spa.
Great industry.
I'm trying to get some customers in there.
Okay. I want to talk to you a little more about that, but tell me, what do you know about HighLevel? Is this your first time seeing it? And then is there anything particular that caught your interest on the ad?
Yeah, because you use AI and can reach a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what interested me because right now we don't have that many customers.
I'd say like for med spas, paid ads are one of the best things. And then you can run ads for med spas automatically with their AI ads manager. The reason I like paid ads is because when somebody truly gives you consent to call them, when they opt in an ad, now you can go crazy. You can email them, text them, call, AI call, whatever. And it may be more expensive on the front end, but just the fact that you can communicate them however in every way that you can, it makes it worth it, especially with all the tools you have in here. So we got one more, Renee. Tell me where you're at and then what you're hoping to learn today, where you live.
Oh, it's just me again. I got disconnected.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Let me see. I was like, I saw you left and I was like, dang it.
Oh yeah, no, my phone died.
And Lynn, you were the one that was in Queens, right? I don't think you had your video on and I'm seeing you now for the first time. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So good. And you missed a little bit, Renee. I'm going to circle back around on it towards the back end. I covered a little bit about my story and a little bit what we have with HighLevel, right now I'm going through the features. And so I'm going to finish hitting these features and then I'll get a little more personal with each of you guys. So let me see. I want to make Nyan the co-host again. He got kicked. All right, cool. So what we're working on, guys, is, and I'll briefly explain this to people that just jumped in. This is the social planner. I've already explained these features here. This lets you integrate all of your social channels so that your team can post to all of them automatically for you. And you can even set up categories for like automatic posting. You can say post 2 out of this category every Thursday and post 3 out of this category every Wednesday. So you can download templates from the HighLevel template library and automatically just start getting traffic to your business for free. For free, guys. You only have to post like 450 videos on average to get 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So this feature has some power packed into it that I haven't quite yet tapped yet, which is why I've been working on a new thing to help you guys tap in even more quickly. So we've got affiliates on this call that have made, hundreds of dollars before their 30-day trial is over by just bringing people to this meeting. And so when somebody comes to this meeting and they sign up as your referral, I'm going to let them sign up with your affiliate link. So you get 40% commission and I get like a 5% override because you're under me. And so that's a really quick way to start. People a lot of times do that before they have their own agency set up the way they want, and they just have me help make them some money by you guys just tapping your current network and bringing some people in quick. You're going to get recurring revenue that's going to cover your subscription like that. If you get 2 people sign up, you're covered on your subscription, and then you're going to get some high ticket too, probably. So that's how we do it. And then what I'm preparing for you guys is enough videos to put, I think it's either 5 or 6 videos a day. It'll be ready for the first week. My target is the beginning of next week or end of next week. So beginning of the week after. You guys will be able to just download, click my link, import it, connect your socials, and hit go. And it's going to post for you, which is going to drive a lot of traffic. And if you've got a personal network that I'm sure follows you on Instagram and Facebook that you would potentially want to bring to these meetings, that's the best way to do it. So they'll come in through your link, which you'll put in your bio, and it'll track to you, and you'll automatically get credit and payouts, and you can track how many affiliates you have and track your commissions that are coming and everything. All that happens through this affiliate manager here. So in the marketing section, you can set up your own affiliate programs. You can set them up to have as many tiers as you want. It can be a one-time payout. It can be a fixed amount or a percent or a recurring. So fully customizable. It'll automatically pay out on PayPal even from your PayPal account. You can collect W-9s in there. It's everything you need from an affiliate program system. Of course, we've got emails. You can send 1,000 per day for 60 cents with HighLevel. We've got a snapshot that shows you how to warm domains. You don't need to pay for any Instantly or third-party AI email softwares. We even show you how to create an email copywriter that will write custom emails to every single person on your list. You can talking about the city they're in or whatever other data we have to get them to open it and notice it. So some powerful stuff in there. And the ads manager is the only thing I haven't touched on. I have my team do my ads manually. So we're pros at, I guess not anymore TikTok, but TikTok, Instagram, or Meta, Google ads, which is YouTube and paid ad, Google pay-per-click, and then Instagram, Facebook. And so we can run them for you there. You get a little more control when you do it manually inside the platform. It doesn't really become necessary until you're spending over 10K a month. But then inside this ads manager for just 30 a month, you can quickly load a template for, let's say, a med spa and press go, and you just saved yourself the price of a whole company running them for you. Then they're going to flow right in and the follow-up's going to happen automatically from a GoHighLevel. They're going to end up on your calendar without you having to pick up a phone. So that's the beauty of it. Automations is where it all ties together. And I'll recap what a snapshot is here, but these 42 softwares HighLevel replaces, they're all tied together through automations. So someone signs a contract, now I want to send them a text, for example. So this web of automations connecting all these systems, you can imagine it took me thousands of hours to build this stuff out. Look at all these folders. We've got an insane amount, and these folders are full of workflows. Let's just look at one workflow. Boom. Right? So this is just for calling somebody with AI. And so all of this stuff, I've done it. It works. We've got it ironed out. And basically, GoHighLevel lets you take what's called a snapshot. So it gets all the automations, all the templates, everything that we're doing, and you can just deploy it into your system. You can deploy the whole thing yourself in 2 to 3 hours with our video guides showing you step by step how to do it. And your business can be running on, with a lot more on autopilot. All your inbound messages are getting answered, people getting booked automatically, all that kind of stuff. You can also have my team set it up for you. And so when I first got started, I paid, $40,000 for my first snapshot and weekly coaching call. I'm giving you guys really like a snapshot for every single scenario that you could have. So you're never gonna have to buy a snapshot if you come through me. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on snapshots, and probably more like 100,000. I get a little excited and exaggerate sometimes, 100,000. But you get all that. You get weekly coaching 3 times a week. You get the software that I coded for GoHighLevel when I started piping AI into HighLevel before they did it on their own. And yeah, snapshot, software, courses, coaching. The four things you guys get free. And we don't charge for any of that stuff, whereas that was my main cost of a lot of over the years. It's been a huge portion of my cost. And then if you want us to set it up for you, we just charge you for hours. So you get a bank of hours that never expires. So unlike an agency or a VA that you could hire, you're not gonna have to pay us $1,000 every month. If you hire a VA, he sets this up in 3 hours. Well, what's he gonna do next month? You still need him there to help you run the system because he built it, he knows it. So if you don't have him, you can't really use the system. You can't fix it. So you're going to be stuck with the guy for $1,000 a month, and he probably doesn't know how to do run ads on the ad platforms and build automations and build web scrapers and set up AI voice. Like he doesn't know how to do all that. So with us, your hours never expire. We track it with a tool that takes screenshots and shows you what apps they're using. You get a full report, and it gives you a lot more breathing room when you're getting started because you don't have a bill that's going to come every month. You use it as you need it. And there was one other important thing about it. And it leaves you a big margin if you're an agency and you're reselling. So you can charge $500 a month to run ads for somebody. You can charge $1,000, or you can even charge $2,000 just for running ads. In general, like a package where you're going to set up the GoHighLevel and run ads, $1,000 is an easy ask. And then if you were having us do the fulfillment for you, that's only going to take 3 to 4 hours, and then maybe a couple hours a month after that. Not much. They're running ads, maybe 5 hours the first month. We can estimate what everything takes for you, but essentially, you're going to be able to sell at the normal prices, and you're going to keep 2/3 of that as profit, using us to fulfill for you. And we are experts in all this stuff. So that's automations. I recapped a little bit. Sorry for being redundant for some of you guys on here. I just know I missed out on telling some of these guys some of that stuff. The minimum package, like we do a one-time minimum where you can do a 2K bank of hours for 25 hours. And then we have 2,500 for 35 and then 5K for 100. So most people start with the 2K, and then from there, everything is set up for you, and usually 1 to 2 weeks for everything to be done. If you get the onboarding forms back to us quick and approve the copy we send over, even more fast. So if you're wondering what it would look like on the done for you side and like how much work you have to do, you fill out a form with business info on your website. It takes us like a day or 2 to get all the automations done. But before we finish that, we send you a document, a Google Doc that has all of your prompts that we make, all of your message sequences for your business. And so you read over it and you're like, is this right? And if it looks right, you say go. If you need a tweak, you say tweak it. Then we take each of those messages and put them into the workflow steps. Like I just showed you all those different steps. We put it in there, and then you're good. You're live. It doesn't take long at all. Normally a week if you get the form back and everything approved pretty quick. And then from there, you just communicate with us in the community if you need anything. You say, hey, you tag the project manager. You can get me if I need. You can come to these meetings 3 times a week to help me keep you getting more value out of the platform. And that's how we do it. The sites, this is where the AI website builder is. The funnel AI. So basically it chooses one of the thousands of templates they have. and then it's going to write it with copy based on your business information. And so really, really easy. And then you can edit it from there if you want to get more granular. The website builder is great in HighLevel. My team is able to replicate any website into this to make it look the exact same in HighLevel. The difference is with HighLevel, you can have unlimited sites for $97 a month, just from the basic subscription. You get unlimited websites. You can do e-com stores. They have templates for those. I do recommend using Shopify in combo with HighLevel, depending on how much ad spend you're doing and where you're at. But as a starter, it's a great place to start. You don't really need Shopify. First off, you're going to need HighLevel regardless. The follow-up's way better with HighLevel. But if you're spending like $100,000 a month on ads for a product, you can get a little more granular about like the conversion rate at certain hours of the day with Shopify. So there's some analytic differences that matter at a certain scale. And by the time you're at that scale, you will have no problem paying for HighLevel and Shopify, not Spotify. There are great analytics for every single one of these features. One thing I forgot to show you guys, in the social planner, you can hit stats and you can see how many impressions you're getting. And I can go in my ads manager and I can see how much it costs me per impression. It's not cheap. Like yesterday I spent $300 and I had 1,000 impressions, right? So 16,000 is pretty good. And what's going to happen is when I give you guys this snapshot with the social post for you guys to promote this event, you're going to get, it's the same as you throwing a bunch of ad spend in. And we're going to blow up off that. So I'm pretty excited. There was some more stuff in the sites. You can get WordPress hosting. They have SEO options and settings inside the HighLevel builder that they just added. But if you don't mind paying $30 extra, you can do WordPress hosting and have more advanced SEO features. You guys all have access to my community. That's where the client portal is here. And there's a mobile app if you download GoCollab, or you can go online. You guys should all have access to this. And we've got the public side. Everybody gets access as soon as they opt in. A lot of links to different services I use, some free courses, and basically the snapshot, which is what you use the course to set up, is what you get when you start a trial through my link. Now, these are our two older ones. Now we have our supercharged AI snapshot, and the videos and documents for setting that up should be done by Monday. We had like one more tweak on the document for setting it up, and that one is utilizing all of the most advanced HighLevel stuff that just came out in the past few months. So it's and they just updated the features on the V2 conversational AI a few weeks ago. So this is something that is cutting edge. It's the best of what's out there for HighLevel, and I don't charge you for it, unlike everybody else. So that's that. Once you guys start a trial, you just let us know. You can also get access to the program by using our code for AI employee or upgrading, and we'll throw you in the clients and affiliates here, which is where you'll find all of the stuff that we've worked on that's not yet in the courses. So like all the snapshots. I've got a bunch of stuff. Like I've got one for running a community with webinars like this. I've got one for doing AI email copywriting, a ton of stuff, guys. And I love this. I love this, everything I'm doing here. So I've been making stuff like this for years, and I'm super grateful to have some people to share it with, and for the recognition I'm getting from HighLevel, because what I want to do for the rest of my life is make workflows for you guys. That's what I want to do. I want to help you guys make your lives easier, and I want to help you use the most impactful software in my life. I started on HighLevel when I first started paying for ads for solar, and if it hadn't have been for HighLevel, I would not have been able to do anything I did. So back to the features. You've got forms and surveys, so you don't need JotForm or any other third-party features for that. Chat widget, you can have AI in the chat widget, and then QR code generator. Great for getting reviews or making one of these. Can you guys still see that anyways? I hope. Memberships is where you manage your community. So just the same thing I just showed you. You can have multiple communities in one sub-account. And I have one for clients that are done for you clients, and one for affiliates like that haven't paid like for a bank of hours for us to do stuff for them. And it's just like Discord. So it replaces Discord, Slack, and School. If you know what School is, just for like courses. And we're pretty much here at the end. You've got reputation management, which is a powerful tool. The first thing that you guys should do if you have a business already, or if you are setting GoHighLevel up for a business, first thing you do is reactivation and reviews. And by that, what I mean is just an email sequence and a text sequence to past clients so past clients will be for reviews. And so you can hit them and ask how their experience was. You can have an AI conversation. And then when they say it was good, you send them a review link. And then you can ask them if they want to have you come by and do another home inspection. You can pitch another service. With all of your leads that never closed or who you never got in contact with, first thing you do is send the email and text sequence to them as well. That's going to give you you're going to get a ton of deals. Normally, you're going to get an appointment out of 100 emails and texts you send to a cold list for text. You get 1 in 100 at least bookings. But if it's a list of your past clients or of old leads, it'll be higher than that. So if you've got thousands of leads sitting there, like I'm thinking of you, Butch. It'll be a great way for you to get started in the system. It's a powerful experience. If you're an agency, giving that experience to a business owner, like, getting business is the hardest thing we do. And for somebody to be able to fill our calendar with ease like that in the beginning, they're going to love you. And there's reporting dashboards in like every single tab of HighLevel, but you don't need HighRoast. Like HighRoast is a software you can use that you used to have to use it to see like which one of my ads is actually getting the conversions and then how much is it costing me to get a sale. And there's a chance that people aren't properly marked because the HighLevel affiliate thing is kind of hard to track, but you can go in here and see exactly like what your cost per sale is. That's definitely not right. But you can see it for each ad. And if I wasn't doing the HighLevel affiliate thing, it would be much easier to see in there. Obviously we're changing things pretty quick on our end. So like the more you change things, the reporting can get off, but it's all right here for you to be able to use. And then the app marketplace, there's a whole community of people making software to make this even better. So on top of the features GoHighLevel rolls out, they put out 200 new features in October. Let me just show you guys. This is absolutely crazy. So the way that it works is people upvote ideas. And so they're like, hey, we want improvements to the mobile app. And enough people clicked up on it, and that's what they developed. And so this happened today, and I didn't know about it. So I'm pretty excited to know. Jamie, they upgraded the mobile app, bro. We were talking about that yesterday. So now you can access your documents inside the mobile app, scan business cards, all kinds of new features. And that's just today. Well, there's more today. Look at this. It's crazy. In-person signatures on the mobile app, new updates to client portals. I mean, and we're just now at yesterday. So amazing.
Posted last week's video in the chat.
Okay, cool.
There's a YouTube video in there was last week.
Well, cool. And that's the one where they talked about the update to the onboarding, right?
Correct.
They've got an improved onboarding flow for you guys that are coming in and thinking about starting trials. It's going to make it much easier for you to take those first steps, which I'm really excited to hear some feedback from you guys on. And now I want to give some attention to the newcomers and see what I can help with.
And real quick, Rob, can you go over like the biggest thing that AI does that couldn't do before on some of the things? Because that's the biggest thing is everything. Everybody's, into AI. What can AI do to really help you along or that you couldn't do before?
First off, just responding to all of your clients and leads right when they come in right away. So no person is ever going to be left uncontacted, whether they came from a new lead or whether they came from like Facebook or whether they just messaged your business. So instant responses. AI can now run your ads, so you don't have to pay an ads manager to set them up and run them. GoHighLevel for $30 a month can set up and run and optimize your ads for about any industry. It can do your answering of all your phone calls with a human-like voice, book appointments. So no more missed calls. It can respond to review requests. It can respond to comments on any of your social posts automatically. It can send DMs to people that comment on you with AI choosing what to say on their Facebook or Instagram. There are so many AI features. And the cool thing is, it's not just those things you can use AI in. So in those workflows where I'm connecting, let's say, documents to a text that goes out after it's signed, there's an AI step. And I can put AI in the workflow and say, hey, analyze this document and let the client know if they missed something. Like that's just an example. But you can plug AI in everywhere. And it's all about having having a community here with other people that are finding ways to plug it in, being able to ask me, like, how would you improve this flow? Like, I'm happy for you guys to bring something up and say, hey, I'm having some issue right here. And there's always something more you can do from an automation perspective to fix it. So, I'm here to help you with that. I've been doing it for I started copying other AI systems into HighLevel, I'd say 3 years ago. I was using Lucender first. And so I've been doing that since before HighLevel lets you do it easily. And now it's easy. And the best part of it is when I would set my clients up with AI stuff before, I would have to install the snapshot, and then I'd have to go into an integration tool like Zapier or Make and connect all of these things, do all this manual stuff to set up the integrations to the other platforms. Now that it's all in HighLevel, I can just set it up and just turn it on for you guys. So much better. And so much faster. And because HighLevel has all this stuff in there, it's only going to get like more connected and more seamless, as opposed to trying to use platforms that can't do everything in one. So
I think Soul has a question.
Soul, what's going on, bro?
He put it on the chat.
Let me see.
Hey, what's up, bro? I'll just say it. Yeah. So came out, a few days ago, and
it
looks amazing. So I want to see if you guys are thinking how we can leverage Operator within the workflow in HighLevel.
Yeah. So this is it right here. And basically, we're going to have that document for setting up our supercharged AI employee snapshot by like tomorrow, at least by Monday, because we're not working tomorrow. And I believe you can like attach an SOP right here, a document. And you can, right now, this is logged into my account. And so I believe we'll be able to use it to set up snapshots. I have a big 50-page long SOP for setting up an AI email copywriter for any industry. We're going to give it a shot for that for you guys, see if we can have custom built AI copywriters, where normally it would take me 4 hours to do it personally. And I don't really know if anybody else could do it. So for $200 a month, you can get this and you can run even faster. You just take a document for how to set it up and you go do it. And so this isn't using Pro. They're coming out with some that are going to be using the O1 Pro, which is the Genius one. My strategy now, you can use them together. So you can go and open Pro, you can come up with the instructions, and then you can paste them into Operator and have it fulfill. So we're just tapping the surface here, but I'm hoping to make some tutorial videos this week where I show you guys me using this live to set stuff up. And yeah, you can have this thing read through your messages, look for errors, report tickets. You could say, hey, go like find some old clients that we spoke to that I might be able to revive and send them a personal message. Like the possibilities are endless. But this is the first time, this came out yesterday, to where now AI can truly take over, control your keyboard, control your mouse, and do whatever you need. And so like I say, hey, go log into app.mysmartcard.ai. It gets to the login screen and says, hey, I need you to log in. I take control, log in, and then it's so cool. So we're here at the precipice of a big change. I'm going to be working this into my team to where we're going to start with one additional laptop and a pro plan. And that means that I can start producing things for you guys overnight. So you submit onboarding form at night, it could be built by the next day. And that way you guys don't have to pay for a subscription. And, we don't have SOPs for everything, like setting up ads in the ads manager. But, it's going to be interesting to see how much of the work this can do for you guys. And as much as I want to have you guys have me set things up for you, this is just the reality. This is happening regardless. And, I can still provide you guys with SOPs that are proven and tested to work with this to get the job done. And so that's my intention. My intention is to not wait for somebody else to beat me to the punch and just to go ahead and roll with whatever this future is going to look like, because that's what we're all going to have to do. And you guys are going to see me go through it. We're all going to go through it. And we're going to figure it out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And have you tried it on a tablet? Because I'm looking at buying a separate computer, but just curious if it worked well. If you tried it on a tablet, if you heard any.
I haven't. So this is my first time running it ever, and I did it live earlier on the first half of the call. So I'm gonna play with this today. What I'm thinking is my team is not able to make the long form videos that I want to make for you guys to post in the social planner. Their internets won't cut it. I've got Google Fiber here, so I'm good to go here. And I'm gonna try to have Operator make these videos while I'm sleeping every night. So, and I'm even wondering if I could have it do a tutorial, and like I could have it record it actually doing the setup and then create a voiceover script that I could use AI to create the voiceover. So I've got some ideas that I'm gonna be playing with. I think that's probably my most important one, besides making sure that the setup documents I give you guys work with this. But honestly, like a setup document in combination with this is much better than a course video. So this is why I'm leveraging so hard into the affiliate side. Now, small business owners, most of them aren't going to want to mess with this, and they'll still need you guys to help set things up for them. But this is a way for you guys to speed up your workflow as you grow.
Rob, you're about 107 in your time.
Okay. Cool. Well, guys, let me see who's on here. Deidre, do you need any help like getting a trial started so we can book you for the session an hour earlier next time? Or do you need to come to some more of these sessions and kind of learn more before you take that step?
I think I want to do the trial session, but learning more would be beneficial.
Yeah.
Because I heard what you said about the e-commerce, and so I appreciate that. And my mind is going in so many different directions. Like, okay, what can I do with the the e-commerce? How can I advertise? Because I already do the Facebook. I was doing the TikTok. I'm already doing all the platforms. And I've found a way to do it without having to pay Google so much money, without having to pay Facebook so much money, because it was being new. It was just costing so much to advertise.
You don't know how much. So like, I've spent $2 mil of my own money on ads, and there have been so many times where I just spent 20 grand and made nothing back. Ads is a tough game. It's tough. You have to learn how to sleep.
The
ad cost is going up.
It's awesome. but yeah, that's the whole thing right there. If you're not careful, you can go broke just trying to make it. And I know that about business already, but just thinking about this, I'm like, wow, this is a lot. I like the SEO engine you have on here. I like all of that stuff. So it's really nice.
Well, I know exactly what you're saying. The information overload can kind of make people shut down sometimes. But that is like the main difference of the way that I support you guys versus other affiliates is I'm going to be here on these meetings 3 times a week. And so I'll help you break it down to here's the next step. And then you also have my team to help you so you don't get bogged down in this stuff if you don't want to be in it. The way I run these systems, even though I build them in the first place, is I'm telling the team, I'm on a meeting and I'm like, hey guys, I send them a transcript of the call and I'm like, hey, make sure you take care of everything the teams, my clients were asking for in that meeting. And you can have that kind of concierge service with our hours. Okay. And this totally replaces your appointment setters, your receptionist, your ads guy. So you're saving a ton. I don't have anything besides IT anymore. It's just me and IT. Nope, I don't have the 80 employees appointment setting anymore. So we can get a lot done for you, and the system can do a lot. You'll be able to do a lot with it, even if you do it yourself. I built the credit company up to 6 figures a month before I hired my first IT guy, and the solar business. Actually, I think the solar business hit after the credit, and I think I did have some IT at that time. So that was a lie. Sorry about that. It was a little after. But it's I can help you break it down to one step at a time if you're doing it yourself on those meetings, or you can come to those meetings and be like, if you're having us do stuff for you and say, hey, Rob, where are we at on this? Or I saw this issue today. I'm going to be like, boom, here's the solution. Here's where we are. And then together we're then like, what's the next most valuable thing to move on? a lot of the guys on this call, they're in the initial setup phase, but once that's done, they will come to these meetings and come up with new direction of like what is the next bottleneck in their business that we need to eliminate. And then I want to give you guys the 10K automation checklist. Nyan, if you can drop that, it's got all the 42 types of software HighLevel replaces, and it talks about like how you identify these bottlenecks and prepare yourself. And let me see if we got the link for you. So Deidre, I don't know if you see it. Do you see the link that I just posted? And then who else do we have in here that's new still? I think that might be it. We got messages from the other ones as they were hopping off. Renee, do you need anything? Do you need some help getting set up for the next meeting? Or do you want to come? You can either come to this session, but it's going to be at 2 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday, and then 1 p.m. on Saturday. And then once you're an affiliate, you can come an hour early. So once you start a trial, you can come an hour early and get more personalized guidance, all the snapshots and bonuses.
Yeah, I think I want to attend another meeting and just go through everything again.
Most people do. That's totally
Yeah,
fine.
and then I think I'll have some questions.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to see you guys next time. And then the AI video ads. So guys, you might as well go ahead and drop the 200 on Pro. Jamie just asked me a question because look, now you can use it to set stuff up for you. You could say, go dig through my old conversations and find somebody to get me a sale today. It can be a sales rep for you. It's so insane what you can do with this tool. You not only get this when you do the two, and I wish I had an affiliate link for this, but I don't. So I'm just pitching out of passion right here. There's no money behind this. I'm actually going to lose money because you guys won't need me as much. So I should shut up, but I'm not gonna. You get the operator, and then you also get Pro, which is, let me give you some perspective on how much different this is than what you get for free. AGI ARC 01. It's just a cool graphic. So right here, let me get this in higher quality. This is when GPT-3 came out. This is 4. This is what I used to teach myself to code, okay? It was smart enough for that with me not having any experience. Here's 4.0 that just came out, and then 01 preview is what you guys get access to if you're a GPT Plus member. So the $20 gets you this. This is what I'm using, and it comes with the $200 plan. Now, the difference here, this scale, 100% means it's the same as a human or better. It means that it can do anything a human can do, if not more. And so we're there. We're going to be like, they're going to have, the pro mode is going to be giving me one. They already have this. So it's like, it's freaking over, guys. It's the time where you're going to separate yourself from the pack. When every time you have a question to ask, you're not waiting on your friend Billy Bob to tell you if you should increase your ad spend. You're asking a genius. You know what I mean? And I used to do the same thing where I'd wait for a friend to give me an answer. I'd say the most freeing moment of me when I taught myself to code and when 4 came out was when I realized I didn't ever have to wait for anybody to give me an answer again. And it was all on me. And I had all the information I needed to take all the action that I needed to take right now. Waiting is no longer an acceptable excuse. Like trying to make a decision, you have better information than you're going to be able to get from your friends right here from a genius. So that's how I feel about it. And it's been a hugely impactful shift in my productivity. When I stopping my work because I got confused, I realized I could take a screenshot, copy the page, and if I could verbalize my confusion, I could get an answer. And so it's kind of scary to give up all those excuses because it means that you have to take action, but it is really that time. And the people that make that shift are going to just blow. We're going to transform. Information is not the same anymore. And then you also get Sora, which is how I've been making these really cool videos. I just launched a new ad last night that I think I'm going to change up the way I'm running them, but the ad looks amazing. Actually, I can't even. Yeah, I can. I can't show you the whole video here because I had to patch 2 together. So I'll show you some examples though. So I just took this flyer and a picture of me. I just took this picture and I said, make it where I'm looking out my window with the reflection on the glass. and then switch to the flyer. And that smile at the end is real creepy. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I cut the video off before that happened. I had to edit that one a little bit. But I made some cool flyers today. So like the videos I'm going to be giving you guys, where I'm going to be giving you guys 5 a day. They all have an intro that's made on Sora. And then on the long ones, I'm using B-roll with voiceover. And I'm also going to see if I can have the GPT operator make tutorial videos for me. So I'm going to try that. That'd be even higher quality than the B-roll if I can do that. So I'm using these tools to make this content. And like I mentioned before, 400 videos on YouTube is the average, 450 is the average to get 1 million subscribers, guys. That would change your life. And right now, nobody's doing it. This is your little window right here. And I'm the one here that's done it to tell you, like, these tools are right here. Not everybody has someone in their ear showing them this is possible. And the people that do, and the people that do it, they're going to get ahead. And then come a year from now, everybody's going to be doing it. It's not going to work anymore. So this is it, part of it. And so I took my ad and I reformatted it so that it says, hey, share my audio. No, I'm not gonna share the audio. So I just took everything I was saying in the ad and I added the credibility of the masterclass, which was not in the first one. So I expect it should do well. It's 20 seconds instead of 60 seconds, which is how long it took me to get this information out in words. But when I used the images, it was faster. I feel bad for this guy that just joined. He didn't realize. Oh, and so for other resources, guys, you're wanting to learn, I post all my personal stuff on Instagram. Like every time I'm working on something, I'm talking about it right here. I love to share what I'm doing, and this is where I share it. I need to work on a way where it gets shared everywhere else, but this is where it's going to come. This is a video I made in my room where what's in front of me, this is not really what's in front of me. So the windows just got way bigger, if you noticed. And so I was just playing around with that, but that's when Sora first came out. And if you ever want to see more about my story, like I've videoed everything from the beginning in that call center. So it's right here. And then if you want to learn my YouTube, it's all Rob's Gone MIA. So it's at ROBSGONE-MIA. You got my YouTube and everything else. And that's not loading, but it's got videos of me in the call center showing every claim I made is backed up in there. So let me see if we got any chat comments. And that's that, guys. Who's got a question before we pop off for the day? And I'll see the rest on Thursday or Tuesday.
Hey, quick question. This is Doc. Hey, what is the program? I came in a little late and I do apologize for that. I just wanted to chime in. But what is you said grab the programming now. What is the thing you say grab now that you wish you had an affiliate link for?
I think I was talking about how now's the time to get ahead with these AI tools, like Sora, to make YouTube content. I'm going to be giving you guys all the content I'm making, which is going to be hopefully 5 or 6 videos a day for you guys to all repost if you want to promote my event for your affiliate commission. And what I was saying is, like, right now there's a window where not every creator is not just putting out a ton of content. Now it does need to be high quality. You guys are going to see how I do that with AI. And what I was saying is you can post 460 videos is the average to get 1 million subscribers. And right now people are not doing this. So like there's a space in here where you can create a lot of really good content easily. The other thing I was saying is GPT Operator just came out. So now you can use this as like your own salesperson, your own IT, your own marketer to set up and you control your GoHighLevel. So it takes control of the keyboard, mouse, and can do anything a person can do.
Now, how do you get the GPT Operator? Is that
Operator,
just through Chat GPT?
You get GPT Pro, which is it's much smarter than, so this is like the version that you get for free. This is the one I have. No, this is the $20 a month right here. This is what I have. So you get this one, you get Operator, and you get Sora, which is how I make my videos I'm making, for $200 a month total. It's just OpenAI's Pro plan.
Oh, okay, gotcha. $200. Okay.
And they just came out with Operator yesterday or day before. I think it
Hey,
was
Rob, when you get those videos, are you going to put them a certain place and say, "Hey, these are available for everybody that wants to use them," or
Yeah.
how's that going to work?
I'm thinking by in the next week, I want to have them done so you guys can launch them on Monday.
Okay.
And then I'll hopefully be posting my first week starting this coming Monday, and then you guys will post that same content a week later. So every week I'll drop a link and you'll import it, and it'll import right into your social planner. So I think all that you need to do, guys, is make sure you've got your YouTube set up, got your Instagram set up, got your Facebook, got your all the socials you can connect in there. And you can have multiple pages, guys. You can have multiple Facebook pages. You know, people blow up off meme pages. Posting content that, if it's good content, will get views. So that's what you need to do to prep for that. And that alongside the AI email copywriter, you guys will be bringing in some leads. And this is easier to set up and cheaper than the AI email copywriter. You don't have to pay Seamless. You don't have to pay for anything. You know, it's just you post the content, and you're going to get organic traffic. One thing I showed earlier that's relevant to that is, and I just went away from the page, I think. Like the analytics and the social planner, you can just see how many impressions you're getting, and it's a lot. And I'm not even near the clip that I'm going to be at when I start posting 5 a day. So you can convert that into dollars and cents, and I think you'll get higher quality traffic when you show them a video that really explains everything HighLevel is and shows our credibility. It's going to be different from a cold email, you know?
Yeah, that's a good one. So on your Instagram, does that show on Reels? Is that where you're getting most of your traction from, or just the people that are looking?
My Instagram is pretty much just my personal, bro. Like maybe I'll start getting some organic traffic that's more related to my business once I start posting 5 times a day. But I just post on Instagram out of habit. I've just been posting there personally. Those followers, like the ads made my follower count rise up for years. And then now I pretty much lose, like I gain 100 followers a day and I lose 100 followers a day. And so it's just stable. When I post more, it should start going up. But I expect the good traffic is mainly going to come from YouTube. I think YouTube's going to be where it's going to come from. YouTube is the only one. I've never been all in on building out my social presence ever on any platform. That was never a priority for me. I come from hard, get in there, cold call, knock the door. I never was trying to be an influencer. But I think I'm one of the best in the world at AI automation, and my passion is my YouTube is shown on my YouTube. That's where you get to know me and see what I do the best. And so now I am all in on building up my YouTube. And of course, I'm going to auto post everywhere else too. And so I'm sure there's more for me to learn about getting good reach on posts, like doing the right tags. I always search what hashtags to use. But as I go through this journey of blowing mine up, you guys are going to come behind me. You'll be reposting the same stuff. You're going to get a lot of traffic from that too. They can give you an audience to sell to for the rest of your life. And then you can also, as you're posting my stuff, build a pipeline for how you take my stuff and repurpose it to yours. And then I'm doing all the front end work. You just change the front slide. I don't care. Let's all grow, you know? So that's my philosophy on it, and how I see the next few weeks panning out. And then hopefully, you know, in a year, I've got an audience that I can help, because as you guys see, the fulfillment is I don't know what's going to happen with the fulfillment with Operator. I think most small business owners won't want to mess with it, and they'll still need you guys to set things up for them. I think that's what's going to happen. So cool. Who's got some any other questions before we jump? Anybody need any links or anything?
Yes. Can we get a link for your Tuesday class?
Yeah. So the same one you booked for today, just you can go to that same link. You can use that every time.
Okay, is it the same time?
Yep. And the way it'll show the new times now. So you open up that link, and then it's going to have the 2 masterclass options, the next 2 masterclasses. And once you book, it's going to take you to the next 2 mastermind sessions. Once you book, it's going to take you to the master class, which you can actually watch at any time. And that's the event I had with HighLevel, which is a little more surface level than what I do on these meetings. So for a beginner, that could be a great thing to watch.
I will watch it.
Yep. And then you can also click, there's a link to my YouTube on the same slide, the same web page as the master class. So that one link is basically the go-to place for someone that's not yet a client to book. And we're working on a similar flow for clients that'll first prioritize them coming to one of the earlier mastermind sessions and then make sure they're redirected to all their other session types. I made myself available for done for you clients on a one-to-one basis. You can use your hour bank for that. You can book one-offs with the IT team, with the creative team. So you can get all your needs met through that.
Awesome.
And
thank you so much. I appreciate you.
thank you guys for coming and spending your Saturday with me. I love doing these meetings. It feels good to have people that are on the same page with trying to, to make their lives better on a Saturday afternoon. Is there anything else I can help you guys with this afternoon?
No?
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm ready to
Thank you.
kick back. Thank you guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank
for
you.
showing up.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate your time, man.
See you, Jamie. Thank you, man. Bye,
Anytime.
Renee. and
Thank
Lynn.
you.
Bye. Thanks.
I'll see you guys soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hey, Rob,
Yeah.
are you available for a call?
Yeah. You want to book through that link I sent you?
No. Can we talk on the phone for a bit?
Sure. It's not going to be recorded. Is there a reason you want to do Zoom so we can have it recorded?
Not Zoom. I'm saying, can you want to do a Zoom?
Yeah. Do you see the instructions I sent with the link to book for Zoom so that we always have it recorded?
Okay.
Book through that. It'll let you book a 30-minute session whenever you want. And then that way we always have it recorded. But it's open today. I opened it up for you and sent you the link.
Where did you send me the link on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here. And then I need to eat real quick. You have to book it, I think, 30 minutes in advance. Is 30 minutes okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Book there and then I'll see you soon.
But the thing is, it's 11:30. So you want to do it after what time?
What's it say on there? Let me see.
It's 11:30 right now in Dubai, midnight.
Okay. We can
It
just
shows
talk.
me here 6 p.m. I just need a few minutes if you have a
Yeah.
few minutes.
We can just hop over to another Zoom room real quick. Bye, Lynn. Bye, guys. I'm gonna hop over with Sam. Actually, Sam, just stay in here. I'm just gonna boot everybody else.
Okay.
All right.
You want me to stay? All right, I
Yeah.
can stay.
Yeah, you can stay. All right,
Yep.
Sam. So we need to brainstorm a plan for so for next time, just use that link for calls. That'll be easier. So it's always on a Zoom when we get the recording. Even if the team can't be there, I at least need that so I can just send them the notes more easily. And then so we can track the time on it as well is the other reason. Tell me, because I'm happy to make myself available as much as you need. No problem to move it forward faster. I just need I need to be efficient when we do. I want to make sure I have the notes for the team and then that the hours are tracked and everything. And obviously, I'm happy to do one-on-one to help you move faster. It's going to run through the hours faster. You know that. But I know you need to get this done. And so it seems like to me, maybe I need to go to AT&T or something to get some SIMs.
So the SIM card we got right now is basically already, you got 5 coming to you today.
Oh, we're live. Let me go off. Let me go off of live. Dude.